legendary, even in hell.
What's up, you magnificent maniacs, and welcome to that tremendously terrific Tuesday thing we do.
TOPicLESS. As always, with me, my homie and my friend, my co-host, Mr. Jason Bascom. How you doing, homie?
I'm doing great now that I have fresh aspartame in my system. Highly coveted aspartame. Get it today.
Mm-hmm.
Back it on Indiegogo.
Deposits heavy metals at the base of your brain. Calcifies the pineal gland.
Yeah.
Not the fun heavy metal, the shitty
heavy metal. Death metals.
The toxics.
Death metal
Yep.
aspartame.
Yep.
Death metal aspartame hero.
Yeah, no. Fuck no.
Yeah.
Not even remotely. Terrible. Awful. Horrible. Horrible even.
What's going on, man?
Oh, not a whole lot. Just trying to get stuff together and ready, getting ready to ship out a bunch of artwork from from the auction this weekend. Going to be sending out all the artwork tomorrow. I got Smokey's shirt sent out to him.
Nice.
That'll be coming directly from the website. So yeah, and
I got all mine sent out.
Awesome. Yeah, they'll be going out tomorrow. Got everything scanned in, and getting prepped for my trip this coming weekend. I'll be driving up to go see my lovely lady flying Feline up in South Carolina.
Nice.
This Sunday. So yeah,
Good.
got a lot to prepare here at the house. I set up some dehumidifiers, and boy, are they pulling a lot of water out of the air in this house. It is ridiculous.
It is Florida.
Yeah. I didn't realize how much humidity and how much moisture was in the house. It's ridiculous. The buckets fill up within 8 hours.
Yeah, that's why having comics in a storage unit in Florida is probably the worst one.
Unless it's climate controlled.
Unless it's climate controlled, yeah. So
Yep.
yeah, I store in anything really in Florida.
Yeah.
Unless it's climate controlled, and then if you have a hurricane and the power goes out.
Ugh.
You foobar. So,
yeah, I tell you, we lost power for a couple of days during Milton. I mean, it's not nearly as bad as what Feline went through with Helene. She lost power for 9 days and had basement flooding. It was bad. So I feel like we got off really lucky. But yep, not being able to work digitally for a couple of days. I mean that kind of put a hamper in the works, but I mean, I was able to get stuff ready for the auction. Being able to work traditional is always a good thing. So,
and that's what I was gonna say. If you're with the comic, a Comics Journey actually commented on one of my videos just recently about he likes inking traditionally as well.
Yeah.
I like digital as a tool, and that's where I'm getting into this. Where the comic itself, if you're drawing it digitally to lay it out and do that stuff, it speeds up the process a little bit. But it's another tool. So if you've been doing that, you kind of want to maintain that because it'll keep that style. If you go to if you start drawing a page full traditional, it might look a little off, even though to you it'll look off. Maybe to everybody else it wouldn't, and so you kind of want to still stick with it. So but like you said, you can at least work traditionally on other things. So
and that's what I did. I got some stuff done for the art auction, and I've got a couple other things that didn't quite get finished, but they'll be going with me. I'm going to be at a toy convention out in Palatka in November 5th.
Nice.
So yeah, I'll be.
That'll be cool.
Yeah. Yep, I'll be out there, and then if it doesn't sell at the convention, then it'll be in the next art auction. But getting back to what you were saying about drawing digitally, I like penciling digitally because if the editor says, hey, this needs to change, if you need to fix something, it's easy to iterate. If I had my way, I'd be printing all of this stuff out, blue line, and then inking it traditionally. I am much faster inking traditionally than I am digitally. mostly because I can't control Z and I can't get all perfectionist about it. I just got to go. And there is something visceral. There's something fucking fantastic about like ink on paper, the sound of the quill scratching across the paper, the way putting ink down with a brush goes. It's easier to get those blips and bloops and like the variations. Yeah, I feel like I get a little too precious with digital inks, and I don't know. Yeah, too perfectionist.
Well, you zoom in also, so you're getting way too time consumed there. But like I say also, for me, the longest part of it actually, like as you're saying, pencil it out in a way, but like when you pencil it, you're doing tight pencils maybe, or tight blue line even, and then printing it. Yeah. So to me, that's the longest part actually, is getting that tight, precise area.
Yes.
And then print it, and the inking doesn't like it'll take me maybe. If I have like a let's say 4-paneled page, it might take me 3 hours to ink it, like after I print it, but it'll take me maybe 4 hours just to lay the whole thing out the way I perfectly want it to.
Yeah.
So the inking part is a lot faster than what everything else is. Like once, and people have seen how I lay stuff out. If you haven't, you can go watch videos. But so it's just a lot faster to go in and add all the cross. It takes time still, yeah,
sure,
but it's just quicker. And also, like you said, there's that feel, that connection, and that's what I commented actually to Comics Journey. It was like there's the connection that you have that is it just feels better even when you're working. Like it just makes it more of a piece, even if it doesn't translate afterwards or nobody even knows. I've seen plenty of things where I'm looking through a comic and I'm like, this could be so much better. It was drawn digitally. Like you could have changed this. You could have done that. This is not like it's like I'm like, this is a full digital piece. Like, why is this not better? So like, yeah, but also those are monthly comics, and monthly comics you do have to a time frame, but still.
Yeah. Yeah. Again, I feel like I don't know. I like inking traditionally a lot better than I like
inking. Oh yeah, without a doubt.
Digitally. Penciling digitally, I'm all for, because you can iterate, you can fix things. When you draw something and you need to like make the head smaller or move this hand slightly, being able to do that easily is great. But the problem I think I'm running into is that I'm doing a lot of the drawing with the digital inks. So the pencils are more like roughs, and then I'm doing like breakdowns and finishes instead of like traditional pencils that I will ink traditionally. I don't know. It's just it takes time to make comics.
It takes time.
Comics are time consuming.
It takes time to make comics well.
Yes.
Let's put it that way. Like, I could bang out a comic in a week if I really wanted to. It look like crap.
Right.
But it'll look like total garbage. But
right.
I could do a comic in a week. Speaking of, like, traditional, I got this in the mail.
Ooh, nice.
I haven't cracked it yet. I just opened it backstage when
That's
we were...
pretty.
It's got a... I can't pick it up. It's got a spot glossy...
spot gloss on the Marvel logo there.
I haven't... Let's open one of the thingies. Let's open just the... Oh, there you go. There's some... There you go.
Wow. That's badass.
Yeah. So
Dave Finch is a beast.
He's a beast. And so I will be looking... I also have the... he did his monthly Monday night drawings. I have that from Baltimore Comic Con. So now I have
nice.
This,
I remember that cover.
Yeah, beautiful. So I'll be looking through this later. Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Dope stuff. So yeah, traditional, like a traditional artist. So,
oh yeah,
it gives it that feel. It does have that. So like I said, I'll be looking through that. Pretty dope.
That's a nice hardcover.
Oh yeah.
Very cool.
Yeah.
Well, hey, you know what? We gotta chat. That
was the show, everybody.
Yep.
Have a great night.
Miss Good Stuff coming in, saying hello with a bunch of drinks. What's up, Miss Good Stuff?
We'll get you back on the channel, Mrs. Good Stuff, the cookbook.
Yeah, yes, indeed. Speaking of the cookbook, you guys should go grab yourself a copy of the cookbook. And while you're at it, go ahead and get yourself a cutting board. Everybody needs a good cutting board, and you might as well have a Good Stuff cutting board. They are laser engraved with the Good Stuff logo by my beautiful lady, Flying Feline. She's doing all kinds of great stuff, and she's starting to take commissions. She's doing jewelry, and if you'd like to get your cutting board customized with your name or logo, you can hit her up and pay a little extra on the campaign page and get it made. Get it done.
Do it.
Do it now. What's up, Paul dear? Good to see you, man. Thank you for being here.
First in our hearts. Maybe not first in the chat today, but first in Luke's heart, first in my heart. We love you,
first in his. Yeah.
Right. Yep. Right over there. Yep.
Sai says, going to bed, but XOXO, Jason. Oh, well, apparently you're first in Sai's heart, so there you go.
Well, here's the thing. I don't have to say anything to Sai. They're in bed.
Mm-hmm.
So they're not listening right now. They're going to bed, so I don't have to say XOXO. I don't have to say nothing.
Yep.
So suck it.
There you go. Yeah. What's up, Omen Screven Raven? Welcome. Hello and good evening to everyone. Thanks for being here. Thanks for joining us.
Yeah.
We got a Woodrow in the chat. Hail the chat, he says, and Nightside.
Hold on. Hold on. Shh.
Yeah.
Okori Nuri.
Oh, Lord.
Okunuri.
Close.
Okori Nuri. Isn't it Okori?
You got the first part of it, the first half of it. Okori Inu.
Yep,
there you go.
I'll get
Almost
it.
had it.
I'll get
Almost had it.
I'll get it. I'm looking forward to it. I'll get it.
Yep. What's up, K-Pop? She says, yo.
K-Pop.
Thank you for joining us.
The poppiest of Ks.
Inkspot saying late and gay again. Yep.
Don't
we
say
were perfectly on time. TOPicLESS shows up. TOPicLESS is neither early nor late. It shows up precisely when it means to. So, yeah.
Don't have hate in your heart, Ink.
I'm just glad I got the notification in time for this one. Awesome. Thank you, YouTube notifications, for actually doing what you're fucking supposed to. Appreciate it.
Yeah.
There's my beautiful lady. Skull, gorgeous.
Feline. Skulls and cilantro to feline.
We had an awesome show on the Happy Hour Hangout today. I think I got like 6 right in the trivia.
Wow.
Yeah, I did pretty damn good today. I was impressed. I don't want to brag about it too much because I'll probably do terrible the next time. But anyway, yeah, it was a good episode today. She says cilantro, Jason.
Yes. Oh, is this cilantro? Oh,
Omen says, rat poison. Yes, that's Jason is very fond of his rat poison and his aspartame, his E. coli feces.
No.
Yep.
Rat poison's rat poison.
That's right. I'm coming to.
I'm drinking aspartame. It's two different.
Which is the same thing.
No, one is called aspartame. The other's called rat poison. It's not really a hard concept to grasp. But the other one
potato.
Yep. The one is one word. The other's another word. Two different things.
Yep.
Yeah.
Raven says, "Wait, you're in Florida? Damn, brother, I definitely do not envy you right now." Yeah, it's I'm thankfully I'm on the opposite side of Florida from Tampa, so I didn't get the worst of it. I just knocked out the power and knocked down a bunch of bits of tree and a bunch of debris, so it wasn't as bad as it could have been. That's for sure.
The worst one I was in, it was like 15 years ago. I don't know, but Hurricane Wilma. It was Hurricane Wilma, and we lost power for I don't know how many days, but I went without 5 days, so I had to come back home because I had to have dialysis. So I was after 5 days of no dialysis, I'm like, yeah, I gotta go home.
Right.
So yeah, but I don't know how much longer they were up without power. So yeah.
I think Donald got because he's right over there in the epicenter of that shit. I think he was like 4 or 5 days without power. Again,
it sucks.
Hurricane Helene, like I said, Feline was without power for 9 days. Fuck it, 9 days without power. I mean, granted, she's quite resourceful and was able to take care of herself quite well, but still, it's a pain in the ass dealing with that. Screaming Raven says, let's not forget you don't have to do all the erasing issues with digital that you do conventionally. I mean, I still do quite a bit of erasing. It's easier because I can just click the button and do the erasing.
The other thing is if you draw light enough, it's the exact same thing as erasing digitally and then erasing. If you draw light enough, I tend to be a little heavy-handed, so because it's easier for me to see the darker pencil, which is one reason why I really don't pencil all that often. So,
right.
Yeah.
Please listen to the Wise Feline. Remember to like, share, and subscribe. David Finch. Nice. Yeah, he's fucking great.
Yeah, Finch is dope.
Thank you, baby, for dropping the link to the Eats Good Stuff cookbook campaign. That's on their own website. So go support them. They're doing awesome stuff. It's a good-looking book. Good-looking book. I did a bookmark for them as well.
Yes, you did.
So
Cool looking book.
See. Is the cutting board aerodynamic in case the other half decides to introduce me to it? It's bamboo, so it's not as heavy as it could be. It'll still probably hurt, but you might be able to duck it.
Drill some holes in it for wind, to cut wind resistance. That way you can get more, leverage behind it.
I think. Yeah, go ahead. That might.
I mean, you can't cut on it afterwards. I mean, it's kind of just
tell her it's a collector's item. You can't.
That's
can't
why
cut
you
on
get.
it.
That's why you get two. Okay?
I mean, fair enough. There you go.
That's why you buy two. One of them you get personally engraved, and the other one you drill holes in, or you can do it to both.
What's up, Edwin? Good to see you, sir.
Ace Volume 3 back it today.
That's right. One of the success stories over here in this indie scene.
Pretty sure I did. I have to go check.
Screaming Raven wants to know what's in your coffee mug. Coffee, or not in it?
Spider-Man.
That's gross.
He's delicious. No, just black coffee.
There you go, black coffee.
I drink black coffee like a real man. I don't, put all that garbage in it that makes it taste like hot chocolate.
Yeah, I drink black coffee as well.
No.
Though I used to put cream in it, like
I used
half
to put
and half.
sugar in mine. I used to put a little bit, like a couple packs of sugar, a little bit. But like you, I weaned off of it, and I like the taste. Like for the past 20 some years, I've been drinking black coffee. I like the taste of my coffee.
Yeah.
So
it's the funny thing is I can't actually drink coffee with a bunch of like cream and sugar in it anymore. It feels too thick. It's not enjoyable. So
dude, even if you put like if you're at a restaurant and you put one pack of sugar in it, I'm like, this is too sweet. I can't do it. I just can't do it. Yeah.
Oh, I guess she was saying 7 days without power. That's still
a long time.
Yeah, that's still a long time.
It's a week without power is a very long time.
No good.
Let alone you gotta throw away all your food. Hello, Angela.
Yeah, she did have to throw away all of her food.
Yeah.
Which
you cook as much as you can, obviously, but you got to throw away all your food.
I mean, and she made some pretty cool stuff during that time with that badass grill that she's got out there.
That'll do it.
Let's see. What's up, Angela? Good to see you.
Yep. Go ahead.
I was just going to say, what's up with Mike McMahon? He says, aspartame.
Yeah. See? Who doesn't love a AAT? No, Angela and I should be having a LASMAT on this Saturday. Not Sunday, Saturday. So I got to hit up Rick because he's supposed to come over to the house to pick up his stuff from the yard auction Saturday. So I got to be like, dude, if you're coming, you got to come at like noon or 1, and that means I got to wake up before noon. Hate.
Oh, no.
I wake up at 10:30 for work, so it's not like I can't do it. I just prefer, because dude, I get like 5 hours of sleep, if not that less, a week during the week. So I like to just sleep all weekend if I can.
Sure, I mean you got to recharge them batteries. I understand.
Yeah, exactly. I'm up all night on the weekends, but I sleep in very late, and I like to. So, but either way, we should be having a LASMAT on Saturday. So.
Awesome. So apparently I got 7 right, which I think might be a new personal best on the show.
I think so.
And she was without power for 9 days.
Oh, you got 7 right. That was the 7 and the 9. Okay, there you go. Thank you.
Yep. What's up, Smokey? Good to see you, man.
Smokey.
Welcome,
Smokey,
sir.
your stuff is out. I sent Smokey the tracking, so yeah.
Slotted. There you go. Yep. Feline dropping the links for Mercenary Guild. Go ahead and sign up for that. You'll get an exclusive to call the Elven Sorceress trading card. And go ahead and sign up for Frog G, the Cerberus key. Jason and Inkspots are working hard on that already. So there you go.
Inkspots, the true Batman of that comic.
There you go.
You thought it was going to be nice. You thought it was going to be nice. Let's say something nice. I'm not going to say anything nice about him. Screw him.
No, I never expect you to say anything nice about him.
He likes Hootie and the Blowfish. He can.
I mean that is a mark against him. Like that's a hardcore. He likes spin doctors too. That's like 2 marks against him.
Okay, you know how if you buy you're driving around, you see whatever, but you buy a new car and it's like a bright green car. All of a sudden, all you see are bright green cars everywhere. Like that, you never saw them before,
right?
And now you see them everywhere. It's the same with Hootie. At work, dude, all I hear is Hootie. Like I have my earbud in, so I hear my music or my book or podcast, whatever I'm listening to. But like if I have to pause it or do something, Hootie. That's all I hear. Like they're always playing Hootie. I'm like, he cursed me.
Do you see what you've done to him, Ink? Do you see what you've done to him? Yeah.
Let it cry. It's like, shut up.
No. Don't you put that evil on me.
What's up, Bancroft?
What up, Bancroft? He says Jason is involved in the Frog G comic. Who knew?
You know what? As long as people sign up for it, I don't care who you focus on. And okay, I will say something nice, very nice. Frog G is probably the monster it is because of Ink's coloring. It is phenomenal. But I'm saying something nice about his coloring, not about him. So it is top tier. So whenever you check it out, yeah, he adds a lot to that book, and a lot of butter goes into those pages as well. So
just be aware.
It seeps from the pores. I mean, he scans them in, so you don't have to worry about that. But
right, you don't. He's not actually touching.
But no,
them.
yeah. So and also everyone go subscribe to Bancroft if you're new to this channel and you don't know anything about anything. Bancroft's channel, art share, all of the stuff they do, promotions and stuff. Great channel. Go subscribe.
Absolutely. Always fun to hang out in Bancroft's chat.
Yeah.
Lots of good conversations about comics and making comics as well.
He's about comics.
That's right.
Comics.
He does. He enjoys the comics.
I like comics too.
Indeed. Angela says Shelby always sees her teal Subaru with wood paneling, and she thinks that you and Inkspots are a power couple for sure. Well, there you go.
Well, he's the bottom.
It's more information than I needed, but yeah. Wonderful. And I made it to the bottom of the chat.
What are you talking about? No, it goes pencil colorist. What do you mean?
Totally. That's exactly what I meant.
That's what I meant. Penciler colorist. Everyone knows penciler's the top.
Well, of course. Pencils, inks, the line art is the
line
most
art is
important.
what matters in a comic. The colorist is on the bottom.
They're just coloring pretty pictures.
And then like somewhere down there, way down there is writer because they're just irrelevant. So
especially if you don't if you're writing your own stuff, it's the artwork that people show up.
The artwork,
for, right?
Even if you have a writer, who cares? People buy comics for the artwork. No one cares about the story. Please, how many people have you heard say, "Yeah, I got the book. I haven't read it yet," but they look through it.
Yeah. I have heard that more working at the comic shop. When I worked at my local comic shop, I heard that all the time.
Yeah.
People would buy it because of the cover artist. People would buy it because the art looks good. I mean, the cover gets the eyeballs in. It reaches out and grabs the eyeballs and pulls them to the page.
We're the true heroes. That's right.
Well, it's definitely the eye-catching thing. Yep. I am of the opinion that the story kind of needs to be there in order to keep people interested, but it's the artwork that grabs the attention first. So
Have you say so?
I mean,
professional opinion of working at a comic shop. Look at me, I'm Luke.
I'm just saying. I worked at a comic shop for almost a decade, so I watched people's buying habits and what they stuck with and what they didn't.
I used to read everything I got, like up until like my eyes got so bad I couldn't anymore.
Right.
Going to the comic shop and coming home, yeah, dude, I'd have a stack of like just new books from the new pull list, and so I would read everything I got. The way I looked at it, why am I getting I love the art, everyone knows that, but why am I buying this if I'm not going to read the freaking thing?
Yes, that's the way I look at it too.
So I read everything I got, and I'm gonna try to start reading stuff. I'll have to. One thing I've been thinking of doing is getting like Comixology or something. The problem is even with Marvel Unlimited and everything, they all come out like a couple months after it comes out on the
Jesus.
Yeah, so it's I gotta wait. I have it in my hands, but now I gotta wait 3 months to read it.
Could you like use like an iPad and like
I
scan
can.
over it and zoom in?
I have a magnifier on my phone and everything that I could easily use, but then I also have to open the book so wide that I'm going to break the spine, and I'm a collector, so I would kind of want it to be intact. Now, granted, 99% of the comics anyone buys, they're going to be worth cover price or less. Like
for the most of their life, yes.
Yeah, maybe they'll go up $1 or $2, but for the most part, generally worthless. Not worthless, but you know what I mean. Like
just worth their cover price, yeah.
Exactly, but every now and then you get that one that you didn't like. You read it, you didn't think anything of it, and then next thing, that's the first appearance of generic comic character that appeared in the back panels. Now we're $400. It's like, well, I just cracked mine, and there's like dings everywhere. Now mine's worth like $50. Like. Great.
This character that made one little appearance that now is showing up in this next TV show that the speculators are going apeshit for.
Right.
That was actually one of my biggest pet peeves of the speculators market working at the comic shop.
Oh yeah.
I inadvertently bought. I wanted to get this one book just because it was a Warren Ellis written Avengers book, and it had this one character in it that showed up in an episode of some fucking Marvel TV show, and so that made the price of the issue skyrocket to fucking $20.
Yeah.
I'm like, what the fuck? I don't want that.
Even now, I'm not a speculator person. I don't buy like everyone's picking up.
That's what it was.
Oh, Thunderbolts, yeah. But like everybody's picking up Thunderbolt stuff. A lot of people are picking up anything with Doctor Doom in it or on it, just because he's going to appear in the movies.
Jesus.
Yeah, I'm like, come on, guys. So the only thing, like one of the few ones I did actually read it when it came out was the first appearance of Silk. Because I was still being able to read the comics then, so I did read that one actually.
Yep.
So
I think I have that one too.
I did send it in to get graded, and we'll see what happens. But
hopefully it comes back high grade. I mean, if you choose to, you could probably flip that for, some bucks.
Well, that's why I slabbed it, dude. I don't care about Silk. Even if it comes back at like
how many fucking spider people do we have kicking around comics now?
Dude, I like Spider-Man, but I didn't collect it. My brother collected Spider-Man, so like it wasn't my guy. You know what I mean? So like Silk, but even if it comes back at like a 9.4, like it'd still be worth way more than what and it should come back okay because I read it the one time and then put it back in the back. So either way though, but like I hardly ever read him now. So if there's a first appearance, but I also did get some, like there's supposed to be a new Scarlet Witch. That's the only thing I've speculation bought so far ever, just to see what happens though. I'm like, let's see what happens.
As in a Scarlet Witch that is not Wanda, or just a new series?
Yes, Scarlet Witch is not Wanda. So but yeah, we'll see.
I'm really honestly over all of these other characters coming in and taking the names of characters that we knew.
It's so temporary.
It's pointless.
It's pointless.
It's fucking pointless.
At most, it'll happen for a year or two, and then next thing you know, Wanda's back. Like, I don't know what's happening with that whole story arc. I don't care. Yeah. I'm just testing this out to see if it works.
Sure.
So,
it's part of being a speculator.
Well, I don't do it all the time. Like, I watch the comic book auctions, and they'll hold it up, like, it's got Dr. Doom on the cover. It's like an old comic. You're going to want this one. It's hot on the hot. I'm like, yeah, because Doom's on it, and he's going to be, who cares?
Dr. Doom was on a shit ton of covers back in the day. What the fuck?
Dude, I will bid on books, though, that I like. Like,
well, sure.
Like, they got some Thor books, or like I bought some Spawn newsstands. I'm like, those are cool. I want those, I just bid on what I like and what I want. Not on, this might be worth more money one day. So, yeah.
What's up, J-Bot? He says writers are overrated. Everyone knows this but writers. Well, there you go.
It checks out.
Yep. What's up, Citizen Ronan? He says, hello. Well, hello, Citizen Ronan. Thank you for joining us.
Did you watch Seinfeld growing up?
No.
Oh. There is one of the episodes, Jerry has a girlfriend, and her belly button talks when she's asleep to Jerry. So that's the voice. He goes, hello, how are you? So when people say hello, I think of that.
Wow, that's interesting.
It's a great episode. Okay. She's like, hey, you either get rid of the voice or you get rid of me. Guess what he did?
He got rid of her.
Exactly the smarter choice.
It's that. Yeah, I didn't even watch the show, and I could tell that was probably the choice he was going to make.
Because it's the smartest choice.
It just seems like Jerry. Screaming Raven says, good point there. The art and writing go hand in hand. If the story sucks, well, people will tend to drop it, and vice versa. Yet again, Drew Hayes would be a good example of having both. Damn right. That's why I had to. That's why I've got a whole shit ton of Poison Elves. I've got this book. I've got all of my old stuff up there. Yeah.
I mean, everyone wants.
That was the '90s, though. I mean, there was good 90s. Shit back then.
And granted, yes, everyone wants.
What up, Silver?
Silver, what's going on? Everybody does want the combo. They want the good art and the good story. Mm-hmm. But I'm more likely to maintain on a comic anyway, a very well drawn comic that sucks in the story than I am the other way around. But that's just me. There's plenty of people who will stick around the other way. So, but yeah.
Well, I mean, look at Walking Dead. Nothing against Charlie Adler, but I mean, the book started out with Tony Moore on it, and then switched to Charlie Adler. And if you were reading that book when the switch happened, you notice that as the story went along, people were saying each other's names a lot more often because you couldn't tell who the fuck anybody was. Everybody looked like a fucking potato. Potato. I mean, again, nothing against Charlie Adler. He does great noir books, and when you're you have him as the beginning artist, it's perfectly fine. But going from Tony Moore to, Charlie Adler, it's too much of a shock. And I always hoped that Tony Moore would come back, but he never did.
Well, a good example of art making people come back is most of the Image comics. Nobody stuck around those for the writing. It was all artwork. So yeah. And a lot of them had garbage art fun, and story, and so you dropped them. But they were fun. Yeah.
They were fun, but they weren't breaking any ground with the storytelling, that's for sure. Bancroft says, I hear the hottest new book is The Lucid. It's going for thousands on the secondary market. Probably.
I got to put mine on eBay then.
Right?
I love you, Bancroft, but you're donezo. If that's the case, I'm going to sell you in a heartbeat.
I mean,
I'm not holding on to
$1,000 is $1,000. Yeah.
Jason needs money.
Yep. Rip Drew Hayes. Yes, indeed. One of my favorites. Silver, you should go check out the stream that I did with Rob Haram when I got my Poison Elves omnibus book. Look at this, The Well of Souls.
Nope.
Yeah, it's a fucking dope piece. I love the texture of Drew's work. It was one of the things that always drew me to it.
So. Drew you to Drew.
But oh wait, we're on my channel. I got
you're on your channel.
Yep. That's right. Let me take that off of here and scrolling. There we go. Yep, that was definitely on time. It definitely didn't take too long.
Better late than never.
Right. Citizen Ronan says, I like to fry my potatoes. Yeah, there you go. And Screaming Raven says, fried potatoes. Yes, indeed. Bancroft says, results may vary.
Oh.
So what I'm hearing is there's no guarantee that they'll actually be, selling for.
Oh, hold on. Is he saying they're selling for that, or is he saying they're getting that? Those are two different things.
Right.
I could sell anything for any amount of money I want. Doesn't mean.
Oh yeah, you can list it for whatever you want.
Yeah. No.
Remember, something is only worth what somebody will pay for.
Yeah, I see what Bancroft did. Mm-hmm. Big brains on Brad.
Hey, you gotta pay attention to the words that are being used. Using language effectively is crucial. Let's see. Smokey says, I bid on some books this weekend because of a starving artist. So that's that.
Much appreciated, Smokey. It came to good use. Yes, we ate food.
It's always nice to be able to eat food.
Yeah, I mean that is
good
why
food.
I did the auction was I needed some finances. So yeah.
Yeah. I mean the auction is always good for that.
Sometimes.
I mean I've the last few auctions except for the Wolverine Deadpool lot that I had I think in the auction before this one, I was honestly surprised it didn't sell.
I was surprised it didn't. Yeah, I was surprised about that.
Because I mean, the movie literally had just come out.
Yeah, I was very surprised that didn't go. Yeah.
But you know, it is.
And
it
there
is
were
what
good
it is.
pieces too. Well, I just hope people like. I do appreciate.
They sold it at a convention later, so I mean, it,
right.
you know, it was
and
okay.
that's always good. But I do appreciate it, Smokey. I hope you also bid on it because you like the artwork. So yes, that is the main reason. I do appreciate the help, but you know,
I was about to say that's the main reason why you should bid on artwork, because you you like the artwork.
Sell my semen to a homeless man for $20. So
$20.
$20.
Oh,
you know, maybe.
Jesus. Horrible.
If you're Shelby, it'll buy you plenty of ramen. I don't really eat ramen, so I don't know.
Ramen is gross and it's terrible for you.
I'm just not a fan of. I'm not a big noodle guy unless it's like spaghetti or chicken Alfredo or something like that. I'm just not like a noodle soup guy. I like more of like rice in my soups. So, and to me, ramen is kind of like a soup. So,
well, yes, it definitely is. You know, if I'm going to go that route, I'd much rather have pho. You know, like the actual rice noodles. Yeah. Oh, it's really good. You know, it's but I mean, you know, it's an actual like broth soup with vegetables and meat and stuff like that. Like, it's good. Or Tomka. Tomka. Coconut milk soup.
Oh, okay.
With shrimp. Feline actually introduced me to that one. That's a favorite. Nice. It's delicious. Oh, it's so good.
Yep. Sometimes, I mean, I'll use like, you know, boxed broth and stuff like that, but I'll make like chicken soup with rice at home. Like I'll boil the chicken, shred it, and then season it in the pot. It's really good. I don't make it all that often because, I mean, not too many people around here really care for it, I think. I don't know. But it's really good. It's one of my favorites. It's like a chicken and rice soup with veggies. So good.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Silvar is asking, Michael Bancroft, does the Eiffel Tower puzzle have more pieces in the summer? Ask Flying Feline why. Because the Eiffel Tower is 6 inches taller in the summer than it is in the winter.
The metal, the metal does something with the metal in the
That was from one of the trivia questions earlier today.
I knew that because of TikTok.
Oh, see, I had no idea. I guessed, and I got it right.
In my algorithm, I get like these, 13 weird facts you didn't know, and then it'll like, it's just
that's cool
thing. Yeah, so I haven't had a few in a while. Lately, it's been Maxwell the cat, who's a savage. Like, this dude put a GoPro on his cat. And yeah, dude, that cat is a monster. It just goes out and attacks other cats. It's so fantastic. Jeez. They're the greatest. It doesn't, like, not every single one is about that, but most of them are. Where it's just like, like go after a cat, the cat will run away, and then just chase it for like the rest of the video is it hunting down that cat to try to mess it up more.
Jeez.
It's so fantastic. It's wonderful. Maxwell's a monster, and it's the best ever. Yeah. One of my
Jason watching the violent cat videos. I mean, there's a lot of cat videos on the internet, but Jason finding the violent ones, like bum fights.
This is the thing, like cat videos are in my algorithm automatically, so I think that's how it ended up there. Because I'm like, how did dude? Okay, I got this one. Why am I seeing these?
It all depends on what you like.
It's an animated thing, and there's some metal rock music playing, and it's this just animated snails, and the guy's just saying snails. And then the music plays snails. I don't know how it's in my. I don't know why it's in my. That's the only one I've ever seen that's like that. I'm like, this is the weirdest, greatest thing ever. Thank you. So yeah.
I mean, sometimes the algorithm, serves you up some gold.
Yeah. Well, I do also have in my algorithms a lot of the fitness influencers who are like, they're the jack dudes, the bodybuilders. They're actual bodybuilders, and they do the science and proper lifting techniques and stuff like that. So
as long as they're backing it up with science, because some of these guys are full of fucking shit.
The one dude, these guys know what they're talking about. So yeah.
There's a dude that I watch on YouTube that's an actual like nutrition scientist and bodybuilder and
he might be the same dude I've seen on TikTok, probably.
Bald dude, very wide. Yeah, he's great.
Boulder shoulders.
Yep.
Yeah.
And very, very matter of fact about everything that he's talking about. Backs it up with science. He's funny. Yep.
Yeah. Same dude. Yeah, I like him. I follow him on TikTok. Yeah.
Yep.
He's good. He knows his stuff, and he gets. Some of the stuff I don't care about, like, it breaks down the molecular structure of this and that. I'm like, okay, dude, I want to know, like, okay, I know you know what you're talking about, but I'm not going to investigate as to why. So, like, I understand. So I'm more interested in, like, I do follow some of his techniques that he shows,
right?
And they're helpful. But at the end of the day, also, as long as you're not doing improper method where you're going to hurt yourself, any exercise is good exercise. So that's the way I look at it too.
One of the videos I just watched, he was going over a Lou Ferrigno VHS tape from the 90s, and Ferrigno knew what he was talking about. He was all about making sure your form was correct and not overlifting, not overexerting, making sure you're getting proper muscle contractions and all that stuff. And it was a lot of good information.
There's so many different proper methods. Like, there are a lot of different proper methods. It's more or less catering to what you are comfortable with. Like, that's really what it's about. So, yeah. But, I follow quite a bit of those guys. Or at least they're in my algorithm anyway. So.
Right. Some person says, restaurant ramen is so much better, loaded with fats along with the carbs. Tomka is far superior than ramen, for sure. Longest brewed ramens go from 24 to 48 hours.
Okay.
Interesting.
What's
up, Dean? Dean says ketchup is made from fruit and has a high amount of sugar. Ketchup is a sports drink. Ketchup is Gatorade. Ketchup is gross.
It also has bugs in it. Of course, most food does. So
gross. Henry Bemis, what's up, dude? He says, I will still occasionally eat Dinty-Moore beef stew out of the can.
I like Dinty-Moore.
It's basically human dog food. Bachelor chow.
The thing with that is, like,
now with flavor.
It's high. Like, the worst part about that probably is the sodium intake. Other than that, it's got a decent amount of protein. You got potassium with the potatoes in it. Like, the worst thing about those is the
worst thing about those is the GMOs. The second worst thing about them is the sodium.
Either which way you want to slice it. There are things in there that like actually are good for you. Like, if you're a poor person and you can't afford high quality food, that's not a bad way to. Granted, those are kind of expensive, but either way, I used to eat those.
Make your own. Anymore. Store them in jars.
You can.
Get mason jars. Store things. Yeah. Start canning. Learn the techniques of your ancestors for storing food and how they got through the Great Depression. It'll come in handy. Trust me.
Kill your dog, learn to skin it, eat it.
Fuck that.
Delicious.
Gross.
Bancroft says everywhere. Sorry, go ahead.
Yeah, you're gonna get kicked off this show. Bancroft says, lying down, I'm 6 inches taller in the morning. Aren't we all? Wait, I got something for this. There we go. That was better timing on that one.
That was
so it is 6 inches shorter in the winter. There you go. Yep. Let's see. Scrolling. Some person says need to go back to the proportions for carbs to fats they used a century or two ago. We also need foods without a bunch of fucking extra terrible chemicals in them.
I say we go back to the Neanderthal days where you hunted your own kind and killed them and ate them because you were superior.
I don't think that's exactly how.
Oh, that is what they did. Google it. Give it a goog.
Uh-huh.
Google it.
Goog, no.
Give it a goog.
That GoPro cat is insane. Smokey apparently watches the same channel.
Maxwell.
Let's see. What's up, Adam Kember? Good to see you, sir. Thank you for joining us.
Adam.
My comment is science. I mean, it definitely has a certain logic to it. I don't drink Gatorade and I don't eat ketchup, so it doesn't affect me.
Dean is the scientist of the indie comics.
What up, Woodrow?
Woodrow's been here.
Well, I know, but I haven't seen a comment in a while. So
he's lurking.
Yeah, well, maybe. He may have had to leave and he's coming back.
He knows all about high quality ketchup. That's for sure.
Yes, I'm sure he does. Lou Ferrigno is arch enemy to Art T-Bear. That's because Lou Ferrigno stole his fucking limo from a convention one time. He's got a beef with Lou Ferrigno, just like Fraga has a beef with
Danzig.
Danzig? Thank you.
You're welcome.
I mean, I honestly completely understand both of them. I think Fraga's beef with Danzig is a little more personal because he literally sold artwork out from under him like a jerk, a jerk-faced jerk.
Yeah, I would definitely be way more salty about that than somebody taking my limo. But it's still crappy either way. Now, unlike Ink Spots, where if you don't even say thank you to the man, you're public enemy number one, and he never forgives you for anything in life. Like he holds a grudge like no one's business I've ever.
Jesus,
seen. It's
good,
all.
Good to know.
Yeah,
good to know.
Don't cross his path.
Hey, Silvar, thank you so much for posting the link here. If you enjoy trivia and hanging out with the fine people here on TOPicLESS, then sub to Flying Feline for Happy Hour Hangout. Yes, indeed. We go live at 5 p.m. on Feline's channel. We hang out for a little bit. Then at 6 p.m., we do trivia. Oh, wait. I got to do this right. Trivia. And she puts a lot of work into those trivia questions. It's a lot of fun. You guys should come join us and come hang out.
Do it.
Damn, and I like Art T-Bear, says Screaming Raven. I do too. Art is a homie, and I totally understand his beef with.
I also like Lou Ferrigno just fine. I don't know the man personally. I think he's an okay dude.
I mean, I met him at a convention, and I interviewed him actually when I was doing last Wednesday, but the audio was so shit that we couldn't use it. You couldn't understand what he was saying because the microphone cut out.
His sign language wasn't loud enough.
No, that's not it. I could understand him perfectly fine.
I can understand
video
him too.
audio,
I'm just kidding.
Yeah.
The joke is because he's deaf. That's the joke. See, I'm blind. I'm allowed to make fun of them.
That's the joke.
Yep, that's the joke.
That's the joke.
Let's see. Adam Kimber says, just read my copy of Frog G. It really is all ages. Well, there you go.
Thank you. I'm glad somebody thinks so.
Mm-hmm.
I appreciate that, Adam. Thank you for backing. Thank you, Hockey, for sending those out. Really appreciate it. Hockey does have extra copies of Frog in the variants, a couple of the variants as well. So if you live in Australia and you want a copy of it, feel free to hit up Hockey and pay for it, and he'll send it to you. Dean.
You that aspartame getting to you, huh? Getting stuck in the back of the throat?
It's cold, dude. No, it's getting colder out. You know, it's getting
totally.
Gets in your lung. It gets in your throat. You know, that's what it is.
Henry Bemis says, when you empty a can of Dinty Moore into a bowl, it comes out in the shape of the can and goes slurp.
Yeah, it goes slurp.
I don't know if that's a selling point.
They're delicious. They really are.
How to make canned stews better. Beef bouillon cubes. This is if you have no choice, i.e. too high to go to the store. I mean, there is always that. Yeah.
Or you could just pop one in your mouth. Good all day. It'll just,
That's how you know dissolve. It's quality, Henry.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Slowly dissolves. You're fresh all day.
Got to do something with this wrench. Well, I appreciate it, Silver, and so does Feline.
Yeah.
Appreciate you being here, man. It's good to see you. What's up, Rick Saylor? Good to see you, sir. Thank you for being here.
If you're still here, Rick, I will text you, but we're going to have to make an arrangement Saturday or Sunday because I have a Lasmat on Saturday. So
what's up, Ink?
5 p.m. Eastern. No, I'm still talking. Ink, shut up. Shut up. No, don't overtalk me. Don't you dare over.
Oh, my God. Really? You going to get kicked off the show like that quickly?
No, Rick, I'll hit you up. We got to make it. Oh, Ink, let me ask this now while Rick might be in chat. If I give him a little bit of a discount on one of the color pages and he gives you that Wolverine sketch cover, does that sound like a good deal?
Yeah, I wanted that stuff.
Okay. There you go, Rick.
Michael T, what's up, dude?
He wants
to know if Jason is Haitian. He's asking if you're Haitian.
No, no. I'm hungry. There's a hungry. Yeah.
Right.
What you guys were talking about eating beef Jews or something earlier?
No, I was talking about eating cat. Oh, yeah, the Dinty Moore beef stew.
Oh, okay. I thought you guys were talking about like concentration camps or something. I don't know. Something like that.
It's a good thing your mic cuts in and out. I understood you though.
Yeah, my internet sucks, so I'm cutting it the whole time. So.
Are you on the right one? Are you on the 5G one? Or are you on the internet one?
I'm on the 5G right now, so hopefully it will last. But it's been going out. It doesn't matter. The internet here just stops right now for some reason.
Nice.
I mean, I think people are having problems all over.
You don't charge me less, but
I'm sure they'll charge you an arm and a leg for it, and then give you shitty service. You know, we do not have the best internet in the world. That is in other countries.
It's in other planets. The aliens have.
Sure. Some person says I'm all for natural, but I'm also for that sweet chemical goodness. Yeah, that whole better living through chemistry thing, I think is horseshit. But you know, you enjoy, man. You can have all the chems. I will avoid them like the plague. Let's see. Little Debbie snacks, mostly made of chemicals. Oh,
ooh, yeah. Those are good.
They just need to replace the sugar with another chemical. Aspartame.
No.
There you go.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, you know what?
You avoid the plague?
What?
You avoid the plague?
Yeah, I do.
Oh. I like it. Makes it less crowded in traffic. I love the plague.
Yeah, I avoid chemicals like I avoid the plague, and I try to avoid Walmart the same way, but it doesn't always work.
I'm trying to become one of those people, like the people of Walmart. I'm trying to get on one of those videos.
God! Listen, the fucking that website, thepeoplewalmart.com, a large portion of the content for that website came from my Walmart in town here. It's not my personal Walmart, but the Walmart in my fucking town. I don't know if it's still true, but yes, when that website first popped off, yeah, you could see a lot of the people that show up in my local Walmart. It was
they're your
awful. Yeah, no, they're the people in this town here.
They're your people. They're your people.
Yes, Omen Screaming Raven. Danzig screwed over Fraga. Danzig was selling a piece of artwork that Fraga really wanted, and he didn't have enough cash on hand at the time, so he was going to go hit the ATM and come back with the money. And in the time it took him to go hit the ATM, which was like right out the door and around the corner, and came back with it, Danzig sold it to somebody else. And, was unapologetic about it.
Even though he promised him he'd sell.
Even though he promised him he would hold on to it. So, yes, Danzig screwed over Fraga. And it's not the only person that Danzig is screwed over, but it's not my tea to spill. That's a public story that Fraga has told many times. And it's I'm sure he doesn't harbor any ill will towards Danzig anymore. He's probably just like, fuck that. That was some bullshit.
Nah, they're probably dead to him. That's what it would be.
That's your favorite statement, isn't it? Dead to you?
Dead to me.
Dead to me,
Dead to me.
Some person says that was a great auction, except for the morning shift. CG doesn't wake up early, except a few. Yeah.
Nobody wakes that morning auction.
Yeah, that's what I heard. It was a little quiet, from what I heard.
Yeah.
I saw the couple.
5 p.m. 5 minutes until trivia. That's right. That's how we roll over on the happy hour hangout. Citizen Rona, I think Shelby likes Danzig as well. Yep, I'm sure he does. Haldir says, I'm subscribed to a cat GoPro channel. The cat climbs trees and runs along roofs like it's cat parkour. I mean, that's basically what cats do.
Yeah.
If they don't do it outside, they'll do it inside your house. Ask Feline. Floof likes to parkour around the house. There are actually people that put little platforms and stuff all over their walls just so the cats have stuff to climb on. So
I'd like to do something different. Throw them out to the coyotes, and we'll see if they leave them.
You want to get kicked? First in the teeth and then off this stream?
I'm a dog person, man.
Yeah, I am definitely a cat person. EVS on one of his streams was talking about how he was going to boot this cat off of like a balcony. I was like, I'll boot your ass off a balcony, fat man.
No, my wife loves the cats more than she loves me, so that's kind of how that works.
It sounds like she got good taste. No.
No,
I think cats. I love dogs too. I grew up with dogs as well, but I've always been a cat person. I used to have a cat that would read comics with me. His name was Whiskers, and I would lay, I'd be laying down either on my bed or on on the floor or whatnot in my room reading comics, and he would come and like lay down on my comic, and I'd slide it out from under me, and then I'd just snuggle up with the cat and read my comics. He was a cool cat, man.
I used to hate cats. My wife had this old cat, and then all of a sudden it just decided that it loved me. So I kept like pushing it away, and then one day I'm just like, all right, whatever.
Cats can usually tell if a person doesn't like them, and they will pester you until you like them. That's how cats roll.
Yeah, that's what it is.
They will not be denied.
Then he cat for real. Horrible coyotes here.
Yeah, coyotes suck.
Yeah. They like cat. I watched one up at I was driving up at 4 o'clock in the morning up by Walmart. Here, like, have a lot of immigrants and stuff, and like change the baby's diaper right in the parking lot, and, like leave it in the parking lot. And there's like a bunch of coyotes. They're just ripping up diapers and eating shit. It's crazy.
Yep.
Hey, feeding coyotes, man. Baby.
Fuck coyotes.
Yeah.
Dean says he backed via Ogden. He has his copy. Well, there you go. You think of the schlorp of Dinty is bad? Wait till you get canned pork. No, thank you. No, thank you. I'm good.
I had some luncheon meat, which is like generic spam to pay for lunch. This game, it's so funny. It's like bacon flavor, and it's like made from pork.
Oh God!
That's not pork, but it's made from something.
Gross. Some person says, "Look up government canned pork." No, that sounds like a hate crime. It sounds awful.
It was like
your internet's the worst.
Yeah. Michael T says, "What ink? You sound like a Casio with extra chromosomes."
Sorry.
It's okay. Is ink roboting for anyone else? Yes. Ink test, speed tester upload speed. Yeah, you sound like a Casio with extra chromosomes. Bancroft says, "Is ink streaming from 1995? Perhaps."
Now I'm just streaming from the U.S.
Yeah.
Good old Arizona.
Yeah. Cat distribution system. That is correct.
That is correct.
That is correct. Yep. Yeah, Little Debbie may not have aspartame, but they are GMO. Yeah, most of the stuff, like the Nutter Butter bars. I fucking love those things with the wafers. Yeah. GMO as fuck.
Yeah,
same with M&Ms and everything else. Just poison. Everything is chemical. Yep.
GMO. Get
poison.
more of them.
No.
Yeah, that's what it stands for.
And the cheese vaults. Question: Are you familiar with the artist Kevin J. Taylor? I have heard the name before, but I'm not sure from where. You guys recognize the name Kevin J. Taylor?
I do not.
Streaming Raven is asking.
No.
Okay. I'll have to look him up.
Look him up, Bancroft. Come on.
Is it worth an art share, Bancroft?
Rick Saylor says, "I like going to Walmart. It brightens up my day." Yeah.
I miss going to Walmart, dude, at like 3 in the morning. They used to be open late. Now they're not. So you don't really get as many freaky freaks.
Yeah, that's not necessarily true with my Walmart.
You don't get as many. I didn't say you didn't get any.
Yeah, no, they're all crammed into a certain number of hours now. Adam Kemper says, as DeathMetalHero explains, his dislike for chemicals, my mind is playing Mr. Natural by Mental as Anything. There you go. Oh yeah. Silver says, that's when Fraga gave Danzig a brutal last caress. Oh. we go. So that's a good one. That's a good one. Silver says, "Oh, that's ink spots. I thought we had two Jasons because they're both just gray rectangles on my phone." Oh no!
What are you talking about? I'm not a gray rectangle.
Cats are wonderful.
Don't have hate in your heart, Ink.
Only your butt.
That's where I had it.
Jesus. Some person says it's a good way to pet a cat that doesn't like you. Ignore them. Yep. That way they want you to pet them. They want you to pay attention to them. Woodrow says canned pork. Icky. That's right. Is that max headroom? Yes. It absolutely is. And the can is full of solidified fat. Oh my God, that sounds awful. Like why? Why would you even do that? What?
It just tastes like salt. Let's see.
Solidified fat and salt. Sit next to the cat and then ignore them. Yep, exactly. Bancroft, go further back like the movie Frequency. Yes. Ink is cutting through time and space back before they had internet. That's why the connection is so shoddy. Some person says the pork is mushy. It's okay though. I don't know about all that. Only okay. I don't want mushy pork. Sounds.
Have you tried it? How do you know if you haven't tried it?
I mean, I haven't eaten shit either, and I know I don't like
it.
It
might be delicious. So. You don't know.
Yeah, I'm not going to test that theory. You can go ahead. You can I think that was more inadvertent, but yeah.
Still eating it.
Gross. Woodrow says B12 is sewer scum, not raspberries from earlier. I was mistaken. Oh, well, there you go. But B12 is a necessary vitamin. You need that. I think you can get it from other sources that are not sewer scum. Get it from the foods you eat.
Only source sewer scum.
Oreos used to have lard in them. They took it out and upped the sugar. Ugh.
Sugar.
Sewage scum.
Sewage.
Yeah, processed sugar is awful for you.
Processed sugar.
Yep.
Oh, so good.
Oh. Have sad news for you. Let me guess. Another artist that's gone before his time. That's sad.
Processed sugar?
I mean, processed sugar might have had something to do with it. I don't know. That's certainly a leading cause of diabetes and, all kinds of awful things.
Today.
Never heard of it.
Yeah, he doesn't know what that is.
Yep. I'm sure you don't. Nothing is natural anymore, says Michael T. Even the seeds are GMO'd. Yeah, that's why you need heirloom seeds. Fuck that shit. Fuck Monsanto. Fuck Roundup. Fuck it all.
What did he ever do to you?
He existed.
I heard he's a stand guy.
I like that Santo guy. He's a good guy.
Not Monsanto.
Yeah, he's a good guy.
Whoopie pies in Maine. Yeah. Whoopie pies are fantastic. At least they used to be. I'm sure that they could be made a lot more healthy than they actually are. I actually had a whoopie pie the last time I was up visiting Feline. I was eating it, and she looked at the label, and she's like, "Look at all the stuff that's in here." And I was like, "No, I don't want to."
Preserve you.
Yeah, no.
It
It was an indulgence of poison.
Yeah.
Yep.
Keeps you poisonously preserved. That's why people don't poo.
Oh. Screaming Raven says Oreos are Satan's cookies. Yeah, especially now.
They're really good. I had those Coca-Cola ones with the Pop Rocks in them. They're pretty good.
Jesus.
They have Oreo flavored Coke now.
Of course they
I haven't
do.
gotten that though.
Tried that either.
Gross. Woodrow's Weird Food Wednesday. That's right. Tomorrow, I think we said 6:30 or something like that. on Woodrow's channel. We'll be doing a Weird Food Wednesday. Woodrow's going to be doing a show. I will be on there. Flying Feline will be on there, and I believe Mrs. Good Stuff, and possibly Mr. Good Stuff. So yeah, come join us as we talk about food and such. It'll be fun.
Sure, invite everybody but me. Woodrow.
Well, with that internet, he doesn't want you around.
I could be up. It'd be great.
Exactly.
I caught maybe a third of that. Oh, and Ray Haylock. Thank you, Feline, and Ray. Satan has some baller cookies, Omen. It's better now that they started drawing. Yeah, a little bit. Salivating just thinking about it. Low-fat diets ruin food, also shortening. I agree, some person. I agree. That's why I do keto. Great. Now you gave me the idea to go around switching pork labels to canned hate crimes. Yes, absolutely. Do it. You must let people know about the canned hate crime that is canned pork. You can, but companies are using sewer scum. Oh, energy drinks. Well, that's pork. Fucking horrible.
It was made from pork.
Gross. What about the orange goo when you open the can? That's just like, that's beef fat and tomato sauce. K-pop looking at your drawing saying you got some sexy eyelashes happening there, Jason.
Oh, thank you, K-pop.
There you go.
Wink, wink.
The Feline was talking about the filling for whoopie pies, lard and powdered sugar.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Good. That's a good combo right there.
That whoopie pie was really tasty, though. I'm not proud that I ate it, but it was fucking tasty.
Still delicious. You gotta live it up, yo. Live, laugh, love.
No. There's got to be a way to. There's got to be a way to make them healthier.
Live, laugh, love.
I mean, it's still going to be sugar and a confection, but at the same time, it doesn't have to have like 4 million fucking chemicals in it.
Yeah, get those chemicals for flavor.
No.
That's right. Welcome to Flavor Country. Population ink spots.
Jesus. Sadly passed away. I found out through a Facebook post that Joseph Michael Linsner posted. Well, damn.
Who passed away?
That Kevin J. Taylor guy that Screaming Raven was talking about. Oreo cookies, ingredients, the souls of the damned. Well, that would be Satan's cookies, yep, absolutely. Isn't an heirloom what they used to make the Emperor's new clothes? Wow. That's... that was a good one, Silver. That was a good one, man.
Silver bringing the jokes, bringing it to Chuckletown. Population.
That's right.
Silver.
Let's see, what time is it? 6:30 EST, I believe. Yeah, because Woodrow's like 3 hours ahead, or 3 hours behind us.
He lives in the past.
Yep. And Ray will be there.
In his internet.
Looking, that can work. Been looking at a lot of old recipes, how much sugar versus fat we used in recipes. Yep. Old recipes are the better recipes, gotta say. No, the cookies literally are, at least supposedly, the oh, yeah, that's right. The Nabisco symbol on them is a satanic symbol. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, what is it? What does it say in the Book of the Dead? When mankind learns to decipher symbols, something about a new age of enlightenment.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't read.
Yeah, you and a lot of the rest of the population of the planet.
I have a reason.
I know you have a reason.
Yeah, so hush your face.
I know. I'm just saying.
Hush your face.
I just listen to books to you. That's it.
Audiobooks are fucking great. Yeah. Okay. Let's see.
Let her cry.
6 people at the moment. Oh my God! Don't. You're gonna get kicked.
I finally finished Drown.
Yeah, what'd you think?
Last book was good.
It's good. All of the books are good.
I killed Fred. Fuck them guys. They're dead to me.
And there it is. Yep. Lard is healthier than hydrogenated seed oils. That is correct.
That is correct. Seed oils
That'll
are
be an
so
important
delicious,
chat
dude.
poll.
Nice and oily and seedy.
Ugh, they're terrible for you.
So good.
You know, I would just want to pose something to the chat here. Think about this: like, 90% of the chronic diseases that we have these days didn't exist 90 years ago. But that's also because 90% of the fucking food-like products that we have now didn't exist 90 years ago. Go figure.
Yeah, you got to get that chronic, yo. Get the good stuff.
Let's see. It makes them shelf-stable. When I made them, I used cream cheese. That's a much better way, I think, to make whoopie pies with cream
seed
cheese.
oils. Oh, so good.
No, fuck your seed oils.
You just said it. You
No.
said seed oils. You said seed oils
Jesus.
are good.
You know what? You know what oleo is? You know what margarine is?
Yeah,
It
that's
was
a
industrial
shopping store. I shop at Ollie's all the time.
Jesus. Margarine was an industrial lubricant that they decided to add salt to and turn into some kind of fucking food-like product. What's up, Plagle? Good to see you, sir.
I had to go to the store to get some candy corn.
Of course you did.
Oh no, that's wax. Get real candy.
I got 2 bags.
No, get real candy.
Jesus.
This is real candy.
No, get Pop Rocks. Those are good.
Tallow is better than lard. I prefer beef tallow than lard. That is for sure.
Plago, I gotta send you
beef
money.
and duck tallow from work sometimes. Nice.
I sold the Batwoman sketch cover. You said you did the pencils on it, and I inked and colored it.
What?
The Batwoman sketch cover you sent me. It was a while ago. You sent it to me a while ago. I inked it.
Batwoman sketch cover and sent it to you?
Oh no.
You penciled on it, and then I inked it and colored it. So I got to send you a couple bucks. Can I send you
Why
a couple
didn't you
bucks?
send me any money?
Because you penciled it.
I barely did anything on it. I'm
You
sure.
penciled it. Shut up and let me send you money.
You don't have to send me any money.
I'm sending you money.
You're going to get money whether you like it or not, so, deal. It turns out our brains are about 70% cholesterol, says Silvar.
Yep,
yeah,
that's true.
That's why you need high caloric food.
For your brain to keep
Cholesterol.
it moving.
That's right. Margarine is 1 atom away from plastic. That is correct.
That's why you need to get that seed oil.
Smart.
No. Apparently the internet had enough of Ink Spot's shit and just dropped him.
Yep, he
Help.
died. You still got me though, and that's
Leaf
why you need
lard
them
is
seed oils to
better
get that
lard.
cholesterol in your brain.
Under the nutrition info in a can of cow brains. Wow. Well, there we go. Yeah, there's good cholesterol and there's bad cholesterol. Eggs. That's why eggs are brain food. Eggs are the good cholesterol. And I don't mean just like the egg whites. Like get the yolks, eat the whole fucking thing. Damn it.
I hear
eggs are
brain is
good for you.
brain food. I like
I've been
brain.
doing science
I love
experiments
eggs.
today.
What'd you do in the science experiment?
I've been maxing out my sugar intake to see how my my new meds handle it.
Oh yeah.
That's
And, holy fuck,
interesting.
the new meds that I'm on are insane. Dude, I'm telling you, like, I've had like 3 Christmases worth of fucking sugar today, like,
Oh jeez.
and my blood sugar is barely spiked.
Oh. So you can eat whatever you want.
No,
Oh God, no.
Yeah.
no, that's not.
Flavor
how this works.
country.
That's not how this works.
We-
See, if I eat too much of whatever I want, I will get nauseous.
Oh.
Well, there you go. Feline says she'll stick with olive oil, avocado
That being
oil,
said,
and
I got
ghee.
this giant bottle of kombucha I'm about to devour.
Good.
Devour it.
That's actually good for you.
Devour it.
It's like I think the healthiest thing I've ever seen you consume.
Hey, did you get those Transformer G.I. Joe books?
I agree, Feline. Olive oil, avocado oil, and ghee.
I'll have to check
Good,
that
good
tracking.
stuff. Brains, food for thought, or thoughts for food. Yes,
Oh my god, it's
all
so
of the
good.
above.
Oh,
Feline is a big fan of kombucha as well. She says she likes that flavor.
the trilogy of terror is delicious.
There you go. Trilogy. Yes. It's awesome. She was able to pick that up just by looking at the label. I had no idea.
It's good stuff.
Yeah.
There's a lot of other flavors I like too, but that one is like one of the main ones that comes in the big bottle. So.
Yeah.
I was at Target and I got myself a Cobb Vanth figure.
Ooh. Hang on.
You know
Hang on.
weird?
Hold it up. Hold it up.
It's on a weird card. It's a big square card instead of a normal Star Wars.
Interesting.
But
I'm gonna open it anyway, so it doesn't matter. But
open it.
There you go.
I don't know how you would shell case this because it's not a normal size card.
I'm sure they have. I'm sure they have one specifically for.
I'm a big Cobb Vanth, and I'm also I love the actor that plays Cobb Vanth, so I was like super stoked. They finally made a. I can put it with my my Mandalorian spaceship now.
Heck yeah.
Him and the Mandalorian can hang out.
Woodrow likes peanut oil for frying. Hollier says coconut oil is pretty good too. Yeah, I'll use coconut oil to do my
break it.
Chicken parmesan when I need to fry the chicken. Adam Kemper says friends don't let friends drink kombucha.
I think I broke it.
Apparently, Adam Kemper is not a fan of the kombucha.
Well, don't know what to say. I think it's
there you go. I've acquired more of a taste for it. I don't drink it all the time, but thanks to Feline, I've gotten a taste for it.
Do you know who the first person was that got me to ever drink kombucha?
Who?
That introduced me to it? Got me hooked on it.
Who is that?
Mrs. Frega.
Oh, awesome.
Yeah,
Brianna.
she was growing kombucha in her kitchen.
Right on.
Yeah, she had a couple jars with the little Fermi guy in there, like living in there, making the juice, and I had something, and I was like, "This is amazing." She's like, "Right?" And ever since then, I've been drinking.
Good.
But yeah, I love it.
Yeah, the matcha cream is yummy. That is true. That is very true. That brand is really good. Silvar says, coconut I can still use, though the smell makes me think bikinis, like a Pavlov reaction. I mean, if you're used to smelling coconut when it comes to like being at the beach and, suntan lotion. Yeah, coconut flavor and unrefined coconut oil. Yeah, unrefined coconut oil is what Feline said. Agreed.
I like it refined, like my ladies.
Like your seed oils.
Yeah, get them today.
Blech.
Blech.
Gross.
Yeah.
Hobble.
Get that seed oil up in ya.
No.
Seed it good.
Gross.
You gotta plant those seeds.
And not them seeds. Them seeds will come back to roost in terrible, awful ways.
Seeds are good for you.
Not those seeds.
Plant them in the earth.
Them seeds GMO as fuck.
Earth and seeds.
Get them seeds. GM them up. Got all the GMs. Got the GM trucks, the GM seeds.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Feline says she had a room dedicated to kombucha. She had 36 fish bowls going at one time. Wow. Yep.
It's like a room full of fucking science experiments.
I mean, she's shown me pictures of the brewing room she had at one point when she lived in Maine. I mean, she's amazing. Just the setup that she had, and she was baking stuff in there, brewing. I mean, she had it going on. All kinds of cool shit. She still has all the stuff to do it too. So you just wait until she gets that house set up exactly the way she wants it. All like Donkey Kong.
Does Donkey Kong really get it on?
Apparently. Adam Kemper says a friend gave me a bottle of Kafer water, and the fermentation was so powerful the bottle cap hit the ceiling when I opened it, and it emptied the bottle. Well, you're not supposed to shake it. Maybe it was just a, maybe it's just a trick, Trying to, he was trying to gag you, trying to pull a gag on you, and get you covered in kefir water.
Kiefer Sutherland?
Yes, totally. The Zaid's ears are tingling.
Yeah, they like the seed oils. They eat them all day.
The Zaids do?
Yep, they love them seeds. Ask Angela. She knows.
I've never heard them say anything.
Oh, they say it all the time.
Well,
how often
Woodrow,
do you watch the Hardline?
If I can convince her to do some videos from the kitchen, you might see it. It may not be her perfect kitchen setup, but it'll be pretty damn awesome. I can tell you that. Haldir says I made kombucha once. It started with a store-bought kombucha. There you go. Silver says I don't know about kombucha, but I'll go for Sambuca if you're out of Jaeger. Well, there you go.
Is that like the monkey? Kombucha monkey?
Totally. It's exactly what we're talking about.
I thought you were talking about monkeys.
Feline would like to see her ultimate kitchen setup as well. Get there.
Kombucha monkeys.
Fucking pretzels.
Pretzels, yeah, those are good.
All right, let's see. All right.
What's going on?
What was that?
Putting a little music on in the background. This is for anybody curious. This is Carl Casey, dude that runs the White Bat Audio YouTube channel. If you like synthwave and retro wave and all that kind of stuff, cyberpunk type music, you should definitely go check out his channel. It's good stuff. Some person says he heard porn music. This is, I suppose if you're doing a cyberpunk porn, it can be porn music, but it's not. Yeah, no.
Somebody was getting all down and jizzy with it.
Man, did you lose your laser?
Here to fix your laser.
Yep. Yeah, I'm a big fan of cast iron as well. The only problem is when you have one of those glass top stoves, you got to be real extra careful with cast iron because it'll scratch it, or if you drop it, it will literally shatter the damn thing. So yeah. Stainless still works okay. I prefer cast iron though.
So, got something interesting to tell you guys. I've decided,
yes, like yours, Feline. But you're a lot more careful than I am. I am always terrified that I'm going to drop cast iron on the glass.
You decided what?
I've decided.
What did you say?
I'm going to send another book off to the printers.
Okay.
And it will be the next book that I put out. So it'll be all
awesome,
ready to go.
That's pretty dope.
Yeah.
Is it any of the books that I know of?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure you've seen it.
Nice. I like it. I like that plan. That's a good plan.
I'm trying to get ahead of things.
Yeah, man.
I mean, yeah, when we put out Frog, it's going to be done. I think that's the way to have it, is to just have them done.
Yeah, these days anymore, you kind of almost have to have the book done. In the early days of the crowdfunding, there was you didn't necessarily have to have the book done, but now everybody kind of expects the book to be at least a percentage done before crowdfunding.
Yeah, I'm just gonna print a good amount of books from now on and just be ready to ship them out.
Well, don't you have like 2 or 3 that are almost almost completely done?
Well, I have 2 or 3 that are done.
Yeah, there you go. Just put them out.
So that's what I'm saying. Like, just like, in order to, I'm hoping to deal with this fiasco that I've run into with being sick and issues with the book. Done.
Well, that's the way to go about it.
I feel like this is the best way to go.
Now, have you thought about doing Goblin Girl on Fund My Comic?
Thought about it.
I think you should. I mean, honestly, they're not going to cancel you. They're not going to, boot your campaign.
Right.
Yeah. Feline wants to know what book that you're gonna be sending off to the printer. I mean, if you don't have to spoil anything, but if you can give us a little hand.
Surprise.
It's a surprise. Okay.
Sneaky book.
Sneaky book.
Yeah. Totally different genre than Goblin Book.
Nice. Nothing wrong with that. Yeah, the propane burner outside is awesome. That grill you have is fucking great. I like that grill quite a bit. Stippling Vaughn, what's up, dude?
What's up,
Says, I want the book to be done except the pages. I'll have the buy-in cameos. Oh, except the pages that'll have the buy-in cameos. And since it's stippled, it'll still take some time to be finished. Okay. Well, there you go. Except I'll have the buy-in cameos. There you go. Okay. I misread what he was saying. He's talking about his book when he wants to have his book done, except for the pages that he has the buy-in cameos on. Yeah, people do seem to like those. Adam Kember says, expecting a book to be a certain percentage done before I pay my artist and editor make it harder for me to complete my own book. Had to go back to the drawing board for Tales of the Hoshi. Yeah, it does make it a little bit more difficult. But I mean, even if you don't have the book done, you got to have something to show people, so that you can give them an idea, to get them excited about the book. Yeah.
I'm so excited.
I can outside of my propane burner. Gotcha. Let's see. Silvar says, you mean I can't fake stippling by rubbing ink on my stubble and rolling my face on the paper? I don't think it works like that. And Inkspot's internet has kicked him out yet again.
Yeah, he sucks at this.
This is like the first time, at least in recent memory for me anyway, that he's had this much trouble.
Yeah, he usually doesn't have this much trouble, but it's also StreamYard with Photoshop. It tends to kick him because of that, and his internet does suck.
I mean, obviously his internet sucks donkey balls.
Cactus Wi-Fi. What are you gonna do?
What?
Say Cactus Wi-Fi.
Yes. I mean, network infrastructures are lacking a lot right now. They're functioning like shit, it seems. I mean, I don't know if anybody else has been experiencing this, but text messages. Feline and I will be texting back and forth, and like certain messages will not come through. Like they'll just disappear. They won't show up until like hours later. Like a picture that she sent me one day, like in the beginning of the day, like early in the day, didn't show up until almost 24 hours later.
Who's your provider?
I mean, I've got Verizon, and I think she's got T-Mobile. So,
I mean, it's happened a couple of times.
Okay. All right. I'm just wondering if, because my phone is kind of old. I'm still got my Note 8. And I kind of don't want to update to a new phone just because I don't like any of the new phones.
Well, also
they don't have headphone jacks.
You get used to that.
No, I don't think I will.
You get used to it.
No, because I use wired headphones a lot. Like a lot. And I don't want to have to buy a fucking dongle just to use headphones.
You get used to it.
Ugh. Listen to the wise feline. Please remember to like, share, and subscribe. We appreciate you being here. Appreciate you watching. Appreciate you speaking in the chat and hanging out with us tonight. Vaughn says, whatever works for you to get the job done. That is correct.
Yeah.
Some person says probably AI taking up bandwidth. Could be throttling. Could be.
That is how we color Frog G. All AI, all ages.
Yeah, Inkspots is dead. That is an advanced AI that is coloring the book now.
Without a doubt.
Totally.
I don't want to pay anybody. Are you crazy?
That's what I figured.
I don't want to pay somebody.
See, this is what I'm talking about. Feline still hasn't received the text I sent about having to go to Walmart earlier. That is nuts. It's not just you. I have that issue with my phone as well. Okay, I'm happy to know. I mean, it sucks that everybody else is dealing with this shit too, because it's really fucking annoying. But I'm glad to know that it's not just my phone and it's not just the communication between me and Feline is having this problem.
Eventually, as you know, they will make it obsolete for your phone because of the software updates. Eventually,
yeah,
you'll be able to
I know.
do it. So, but I think there are some phones are coming out. Like, I don't know how much they cost, mind you, but some phones are coming back out with the headphone jack.
Yeah, I know, because Apple decided that they're going to start bringing ports and buttons back.
Yeah, so
I fucking hate Apple.
I don't know about Samsung, but I know some phones are.
Whatever Apple does, Samsung will do eventually. It's like Marvel and DC. They copy each other.
It's the other way around. Samsung is usually the first to innovate, and then Apple just comes along and does what it did.
Yeah. That's why they moved to USB-C. Stippling Vaughn says, I still hate the jackless phones. Yeah, I agree.
Shit.
I agree.
I only like the Bluetooth.
Welcome back, Hank.
I like the Bluetooth at work because the wire doesn't get in my way while I'm shipping. So
yeah, my biggest thing is when I'm doing yards, like I'm cutting lawns and stuff like that, and I'm sweating, or if I'm digging a fucking trench so that I can have water run off, like the downspout, and I don't want to have to worry about my Bluetooth earbud falling out and into the dirt.
Well, the one that I have has the ear clip. It clips over your ear, so mine doesn't fall out ever. Like that's because I had the same issue at my work. I bend over a lot, I pick stuff up, and it always fall out. So I was like, man, this sucks. So I got one that has the clip on it. Now I can do what I want.
Well,
it does suck. You got to recharge them.
That is the other thing. I hate being out at a job and having my headphones just die. And with the wired headphones, I don't have to worry about that.
Right. That is the biggest. That's one of the biggest perks. The other one is if you can notice the sound quality, like I can't, but the sound quality is usually better on analog. So.
Agreed. Screaming Raven says his phone is a year old and thankfully has an ear jack. Well, you got lucky then. Because for the last few years, they've been just like kicking that feature out because they can make the phone thinner and they can get rid of this feature and that feature and fucking bullshit. Feline thinks it's the messaging app one of us is using. It might be.
You both have Androids?
Yes. Thank you, Omen. I appreciate it, man.
Does she have a recent Samsung or anything?
Yeah.
Because Samsung did, and it tried it with me too, and I have an S21. They tried to force me to use their messaging service, and I'm like, I don't want to. It's worse. So I am back to using the regular one. So that could be it. If they updated her messaging and it didn't, and she hasn't like reverted back, it could be that.
Interesting.
Yeah.
See, because I'm using the stock messaging app that came on my old Samsung.
That's what I use too now. But they tried to update and change it over to something that I didn't want.
Yeah, Messenger Plus is going away.
Fuckers. Oh, she says she's using Google Message. That might be the
there
problem.
You go.
Yeah,
that's what they.
That's the new standard because Messenger Plus they're discontinuing.
Yeah, the Google messaging is the new. He's right, and I hate it so much because at least with Samsung messaging, they're like the one that came with yours. I could customize the background. I could do all these things with the Google one. I can't do it, and I'm like, I really like that feature. That's what Androids were known for, was the customization.
I tell you what, man, I'm about to de-Google the fuck out of my life. Like, there are so many alternatives out there, and people are getting sick of Google shit. Their reign of terror is going to end.
Yeah, I like the old messaging service.
Yes. There are other messaging apps out there that you can get that mimic old services.
Yeah.
And just work as opposed to all the fucking bullshit telemetry and shit like that they try to put in. That's what always happens. These companies get too big and they think they can do whatever they want, and then people are like, you know what, fuck you, and they go elsewhere.
Dunzo. Where's Billy? I should text Billy.
Let's see. Inkspot's AI, his code must be bloated. Jesus. Inkspots, you're apparently AI now. And some person says your code must be bloated.
I don't know what that means, but if it's a good thing, thanks. If it's a bad thing, go fuck yourself.
I think it was an AI fat joke.
It's a fat joke. You're fat.
It's somewhere in between.
There you go. Screaming Raven says he's not dead. He was merely assimilated. There you go.
He is a simulation.
We live in a simulation. Some person says someone is making modular laptops. Yeah, they are making it easy to replace parts with others. That we need more of that. Right to repair is a genuine thing. If you have any interest in that, watch Louis Rossman's videos. He's probably at the forefront of some of this right to repair stuff. It's the way to do.
Yeah, watch Louis C.K.
Yeah, Louis C.K. This is the N-word a lot, though.
Jesus, not even what I was talking about. K-pop says she likes the wraparounds for running. Yeah, stuff that's not going to like fall out of your ear or fall off your head.
Yeah, that's what I have.
Okay, yeah. Feline is using a Samsung and it's Google Message, and it sucks.
Yeah, like Plagel's right. Yeah, that's the new standard.
Yeah, fuck that noise.
Now, you can't, like you said, there are other apps and stuff. You can, if you had the old one, you can still revert back, but they still try to force you to use it.
I don't like being forced to use anything.
Well, that's what was good about Samsungs. You were able to, like, make them what you wanted almost. And now they're kind of doing away with that.
Yeah, the more they try to push this shit, the more people are going to start migrating to Linux and open Android platforms. Smokey has a Moto G 2023, and it has a headphone jack. Oh, he just says Moto G 2023 phones have a headphone jack. Awesome. I'm going to have to look into that. Some person has started using Proton Mail. Proton Mail is great, especially for email. They've got a whole suite of things now, and they're very much a privacy-focused company. Highly recommend. It's probably what I'm going to be moving to as well.
I got Gmail. Yeah.
Yeah. I hate Gmail. I've had Gmail for a long time, and I fucking hate it. And they're not secure. They lost a bunch of everybody's data.
Lost my data.
Mm-hmm.
I like it.
Of course you do. Screaming Raven says, that's right, time to tell Google to suck it. That's right. Silvar says, Inkspots is made of spaghetti code? Question mark?
Daddy.
Yeah, see, Rossman, Silvar knows. Jay's 2 cents is also good. Yep. Screaming Raven says that's a problem with the current earphones I use. They won't stay in, and they operate by touch, so they're a pain. I've got a good pair of Bluetooth earbuds, the Denon Pearl XL Pro, and they're great. They sound fucking amazing. The problem is I noticed that especially like the right one, it'll just slowly creep out of my ear, and if I don't catch it and like twist it back into place, it'll like fall like into my hand or into the sink while I'm doing dishes or something. So I got to be real careful about it because I don't want to lose my earbud. I
got Google Phones for my Google phone. Everything I got is Google. I love them. It's my favorite thing.
Google.
No, they are. I love them. They're the best.
Google's my favorite.
I only use one at a time, though. That way I can charge the other one so it'll last all day.
That's what I have. I use one earbud at a time.
Plus, you can't hear anybody talk if you use both of them.
See, that's what I like about these Denon Pearl Pro is that you can tap the left one and it'll use the built-in microphone to let sound through, so you can actually hear what's going on around you.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, I will say this: it makes like plastic and stuff when you're like crinkling a bag. It makes it sound very crunchy. It's very weird. But yeah, it makes it so you can actually hear people around you, which is nice. They're fantastic earbuds. Just the running out of power is a thing. And again, when I'm doing yard work or something like that, I don't want to lose one under the lawnmower and have it get chewed up. You know what I mean? I don't have to worry about wired headphones, falling. So.
Well, that's what I like. I don't know. Are all the earbuds they recharge when you put them back in the case?
I have the egg that it recharges them when you put them back.
Yeah, that's what I got. Yeah, you put them in full charges.
Yeah.
Only have to charge it like once a week.
Oh, see, I mean, that's how you have to turn them off. You can't really turn them off without putting them in the case. So, but yeah, they're awesome. I love those headphones. What's up, Fanta? She says, "Hey, everybody."
Hey, Fanta.
Fanta, what's up?
Same here. Never fails with the right one. It's always the right one that's falling out of my ear. I don't know what it is. It's like my right ear just pushes the headphone like right out of my ear all the time.
Yes, I got these.
I mean, the good thing about it is that it's got a sensor that tells when it's falling out of my ear, and it will literally stop what I'm listening to. Yeah, see, I love the over-the-ear design like that. That way you don't have to worry about them falling.
Yeah, that's what I got. Use one. That's what I use at work. They never fall out.
Well, that's good.
That's good. That's good.
Ain't nobody need to lose an earbud.
I lost a couple at work, but they get found, but I still lose them. I'm like, that's because I do have a spare set at work, and they don't have the over-the-ear thing.
Okay.
Because I have those here at home, and I forget to take them with me sometimes. So, yeah. It's my spare set. Especially wearing my spare set to the gym. I have to wear my beanie so they don't fall out of my head.
See, that's the other thing. I don't want to wear them to the gym and have them fall out.
Yeah, that's why I like the over-the-ear.
Yeah. But again, for some reason, these earbuds, like these old Skull Candy, they stay in my ear snugly, no problems. Never have an issue.
It's a good brand.
Yeah, and they're not too expensive either. That's I've ruined several pairs of Skull Candy earbuds just because I'll wear them to go mow lawns or to the gym or whatnot, and I'll literally destroy them with sweat.
Yeah,
especially when it's fucking hot out. Yeah.
Yeah, I used to buy Skull Candies all the time. Like you said, they're pretty affordable for good earbuds.
Yeah. Never tried any of their Bluetooth headphones though. I don't know if the quality holds up, when it comes to their Bluetooth offerings, but I've always enjoyed their regular earbuds.
I have some Beats that are, I think I bought them like 40, no, maybe more than that. Maybe like 6-7 years ago, and they're still really good. And they're the like older generation. They work well.
That's good.
Yeah. Those are like headphone ear Bluetooth, so like
right.
They're not earbuds. They're really good.
Oh, Screaming Raven's got a compliment here for you, buddy. He says, "Are you familiar with Wills Portacio? Your art makes me think of his."
Whoa! Well, thank you. That's first. So thanks. That's pretty high praise.
Yeah,
sure
Wills does.
Somebody else?
Are you familiar with my 4-year-old nephew and his crayons? Your art
I'm sure that insult was scathing. Unfortunately, your internet didn't let it come through.
I understood him. I just didn't. I just think 4-year-olds can do some fine artwork sometimes.
The internet's to me. Fuck that guy.
I believe that was the internet's dead to me. Fuck that guy.
Yeah.
I'm learning to speak robot ink spots.
Are you working on something right now, Plago?
No.
Oh, I just see your head's down, so.
I went and got a screwdriver from Lowe's so I could customize all my Cobra Commander figures that I got.
Oh, nice.
But one of them, the screw is too tight in the back and it won't loosen it, so I might have to get my friend to remove the screw for me. He's got a trick to do it, and I don't really fuck with it.
Definitely don't want to strip the screw. It'll.
Yeah, the screw's already kind of stripping. That's the reason.
Oh no!
I'm not gonna fuck with it. But I mean, I had a GI Joe figure where the screw had stripped completely and was rusted, and he was able to remove the screw and put a new one in. It's like brand new figure. So.
My internet's stuck, so I'm getting out of here.
All right, man.
Later, dude.
Thanks for coming to hang out with us, dude. It was good seeing you regardless.
It was okay seeing you.
Jesus.
What are you working on, Luke?
I am working on a commission.
Nice. Getting
some pencils done on this before I get back to inking.
I'll have a charging battery.
Sometimes I find if I take a break and go do some penciling and then go back to inking, it goes a lot better, and vice versa. Sometimes going to do some inking will then help the penciling go a lot better.
Well, I always say you gotta, just after drawing comic pages or panels for a while, sometimes it's nice to take a little break and just draw whatever you want.
Mm-hmm.
You keep yourself reminded while you're doing it, because it's fun.
What's up, Jim Cox? He says, Domo arigato, Mr. Inkspato. Aw. Too bad he left before I saw that.
Inkspot's not here. Inkspot's go away. Inkspot.
Inkspot's ain't here, man.
Inkspot's ain't here.
Sucks that his internet is so shit.
His internet is the worst. It's worse than Shelby's. Shelby's is pretty bad. Something about Arizona. They have garbage internet.
Say they're both in Arizona.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah. Not sure why Arizona's got such shit internet. I mean, it might be the area that they're in as well. I know that Razor Fist is out in Arizona, and he seems to be okay.
It's because he's rich.
Is he?
Yes, he is. He's a fucking super tuber.
He's a super tube.
I mean, okay.
All those super tubers, they got all the money.
I don't know if that's necessarily the case.
Yeah.
Bunch of fat cats.
He's a fat cat.
Right.
He's so fat. He's a cat.
He ain't got time to have shitty internet.
I mean, I imagine it's probably integral to his business to be able to, have good internet, but...
Unlike Ink Spots, who thinks he could just... unlike Ink, who could just garbage internet it up because, they didn't have to have internet.
I mean, it could also be that there is no other provider in his area.
Yeah, tomato.
Which I think is fucking bullshit. There should always be an alternative and a comparable alternative, not this, there's an alternative, but it sucks. That's some horse shit.
Yeah, the alternative is seed oils.
You and your damn seed oils.
Get it today.
Between that and the aspartame, you're going to have Alzheimer's like a motherfucker in a few years.
Woohoo! Every day's going to be a holiday.
God damn. Let's see. They need some Starlink. Yeah, I mean, that might actually work better. Yeah, that's what I've heard as well. I mean, it works for,
pricey.
Yeah. I mean,
it's supposed to be getting faster now. They just upgraded their satellite base.
Yeah.
So it's supposed to be becoming more comparable to regular internet.
That's cool. Let's see. We're all in different areas. Let's see. Probably. Razorfist probably has lines. Probably got lines installed up to his home. Yeah. Ink is far above me and Shelby below. All shitty internet. That sucks. Let's see. What lies behind the mask? Is he the modern man? Says Silvar.
3 seconds. Just want to get more coffee.
Let's see. Arizona, great musicians, but poor internet. Indeed. Coffin Comics is out there as well. Brian Polito's company. Man, I really want to go out there and see Coffin Comics HQ. That building looks fucking rad. It's been years since I've gotten a chance to talk to Brian. I miss that dude. He hasn't been to a convention anywhere near me in a very, very long time.
Pretty sure Brian is really good. But he's in Scottsdale, so Scottsdale is the one he's at, so I'm pretty sure they've got fantastic internet.
I mean, he's been in Arizona for a long time.
Yeah, as indeed. Since I want to say like
the early 2000s.
Earlier than that.
Oh shit! Okay. All right.
I think he's been out there since like '96.
Damn, that's a long time. Because I remember when I interviewed him for last Wednesday, he gave me a card, and it was from Arizona. Let's see.
I went to his condo in his Westlake down here.
Yeah.
And then him and my friend and a bunch of other people, they all got there to start Chaos Comics.
I miss Chaos Comics, man. There's some good stuff.
I wish you.
I like Coffin though.
I wish he could get his fucking original.
Yeah, me too. If nothing else, I wish he could get Evil Ernie and Purgatory back because, in my opinion, Dynamite doesn't know what the fuck they're doing with those characters. I mean, to be fair, they don't know what the fuck they're doing.
I don't ever heard anything.
When I was working at the comic shop, they still kept trying to put out comics based on those characters, and they were just not good. Not good. Silvar says the alternative is either a third party selling the same crap, or it is 2 cans with fiber optic used as string. I mean, the fiber optic might actually be the better option there. K-Pop says, I have a feeling Shelby's net is going to get worse now that he stuffed Kit Kat in that costume.
Can you put Kit Kat in a costume? Oh, I gotta go look.
Cat's gonna destroy his router.
He loves that cat so much.
Woodrow says, my printer is in the old Coffin Comics HQ. He just toured it. That's awesome. It was that old Coffin Comics HQ was pretty badass. It was a pretty cool building.
Yeah.
K-Pop says, apparently, I'm guessing she was talking about Brian. He was hunting books at Motor City with Dan last con. Well, there you go. Scottsdale has money. His HQ is in the hood right by my old home. Well, there you go. Some person says Dan's audio is low. Yeah, just a touch. You're a little low.
I wonder if my mic is on. Let me check my settings. Audio.
I agree, Screaming Raven. I mean, Evil Ernie was the first character he created, and then Lady Death was a spin-off of that. But Lady Death became the more popular, and that's the one he held on to, and he's managed to recreate a universe around her, which is cool. There's a Lady Death side-scrolling beat-em-up game coming out that looks fucking rad. Used as string, meaning they don't use the tech properly. Even still.
It's not recognizing my Yeti mic.
That's not good.
No.
Is the cable in the... Because my Yeti, sometimes the cable in the back will come, it'll wiggle out, and it won't make a full connection.
Oh, there it is. How about that?
That's better.
Say more words.
Better. Yeah, say more words.
More words.
All right.
Better.
Your mic is down to 40. Let me boost your mic up here a little bit, at least to 100. All right. Say something now.
Something now.
That's better.
Say more things now.
Yeah, try it again.
Hold on.
No, yeah, that was
Can you hear me now?
Yeah. Much better. Much better.
I just thought you were looking down and talking.
Yeah.
I didn't know he was actually quiet.
Yeah, it was trying to use one of the microphones from one of the cameras that are...
Yeah, it defaulted. Yeah, I thought you were just looking down and talking. I didn't know. Otherwise, I would have said something.
Yeah, I don't know why I did that. It's weird.
Yeah, the Coffin Comics stuff is great, K-pop. I'm glad that Brian's at least got something going with that. I do agree, Screaming Raven. I wish that he could actually have Evil Ernie back though, because that was one of his original creations.
It was the original creation.
That is correct. I mean, his look is kind of based on what Brian looked like back in the day.
It is him.
Yep. Yep.
It's like his likeness has been stolen.
I know. There's something magical about those early Chaos books. Evil Ernie and Lady Death. The black and white. Just something very, very like, late 70s, early 80s horror slasher flick vibe to them that I absolutely fucking love.
Yeah.
Did you guys catch For Comics Sake last night over on Krager's channel?
No.
He was showing off some of his Tim Vigil stuff and some of his old Grips books and stuff like that, going through a bunch of old black and white, like late 80s, early 90s comics. Man, it was so fucking cool to see.
He was flexing.
Yeah, I guess a little bit, but I mean, it was cool to see that stuff, man. I fucking miss those old black and white books. There was something, I don't know, there's something raw about those books that doesn't exist these days, I guess. I don't know if it's the print quality or if it's the type of stories that were being told or what, but there's those books have something that we don't have anymore.
You want some awesome black and white goodness? Go get a copy of Absolute One Stormy Night on Big Cartel.
There you go. I got my copies, and they are fucking fun reads.
Yeah, they are.
Recommend.
Can't really read it.
I mean, I did. I still want one of the. I still want that on V on a T-shirt, man.
Yeah.
You know the one I'm. Yeah. You know the one I'm talking about.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm working on it.
No, I know you are. Top priority, absolutely.
Yep, number one priority.
Yep, totally. I'll hold my breath on that one.
You should.
Smokey the Concat says, I've got some Adventure Comics Evil Ernie pre-Chaos books. Yeah, from Eternity, man. Eternity Press.
I have a whole set that's all signed by everybody.
That's fucking awesome, dude.
Yeah.
That is awesome.
Hold on real quick. I think I got them right here.
Nice. Fucking love those books. Me too. I'd love to go to SwornCon. Yeah, Swornfest would be fucking rad. I keep getting like the emails and stuff about them. Like, no way to get out there. I mean, I suppose I could fly or drive, but fucking hell, between that and a hotel and shit like that, expensive.
Well, where's it at?
It's all the way out in Arizona. Scottsdale.
Buddy.
Yeah. Yep. But it's a hell of a thing. I mean, Brian actually owns part of what is it, the Arizona Comic-Con now or something like that? Tucson Comic-Con, is that what it is?
I think it's Tucson.
Yeah. Rip Stephen Hughes. As a matter of fact, I've got Stephen Hughes' Lady Death as my background on my computer here.
Nice.
So I see that every day. Silvar says, I feel bad because I keep missing Krager's streams. They're fun, man.
Same here.
They had Fraga on a couple weeks ago.
They had Hojo on. It
was good stuff. They had Hojo on last night. It was a good episode. Hojo's another dude that really loves comics. You can tell. Comics. Yeah, he's fun to talk to. I enjoy having him on the show as well. Oh, look at you. That's fucking beautiful, man. Look at that. Look at that.
Yes.
Stephen Hughes. See, I managed to pick up some Lady Death that was signed by Brian and Stephen Hughes.
I got number 2. They got me number 3.
And that's the first appearance of Lady Death, right? 3?
First cover, I believe that she was on.
First cover, okay.
The first appearance is in issue 1.
Yeah. Is it really?
Yep.
She's in there.
I did. Shit, it's been years since I've read them. I thought it was issue 2 at least. Man, nobody draws like Hughes. Oh, that fucking. Okay, so he showed that cover right there. He showed like a either the original for that or a print of that last night. Fucking love that Vigil
that one's
cover.
Cool, and then this one's really nice too.
Was that another Vigil?
Yeah, he did the last 2
awesome.
in the first series, and then Chaos reprinted them.
Yeah,
I got these ones.
You've Gone Wild.
These are pretty much all signed.
Yeah.
Here's some interesting indicia from the Chaos days, the Detonator books.
Oh, yeah, dude. I remember Detonator. Detonator, Cremator.
Yeah, Cremator, Killzone.
Mm-hmm. Pulled out some old Evil Ernies at my LCS not too long ago. Nice find then, K-Pop. because they're not easy to find anymore. At least some of the older ones, anyway. That's an old Greg Capullo, isn't it?
It is.
That's fucking rad.
It's Evil Army 0. And then this one is Joe Quesada and Palmiani.
Yep, I have that one.
Yeah, I have that one.
Yeah, I have that one. That's a good
my
one.
favorite of the second series, though, is issue 2's cover, which is Chromium.
Yeah.
The Chris Pacello cover.
Holy shit, I don't think I've ever seen that one.
It's so freaking rad. It's
that is fucking beautiful. Holy shit.
Oh.
Yeah, but Bacala's a beast, dude.
Wow.
Yeah,
I love all those books, says Rick.
Every issue that Steven drew of Evil Army, I think I have signed by him.
That's fucking cool, dude.
Yeah.
He was a hell of a talent, man.
Revenge.
Yep.
It's got the glow in the dark green on it.
Yeah. Smokey the Concat says, met Hughes and the gang at Heroes back in the mid-90s, hanging out with Tucci.
Yeah, this one's nice, too.
Man, that must have been a hell of a lot of fun. That's cool, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, see, I wasn't allowed to read any of these fucking books growing up.
Oh, really?
No, no, fuck no.
We weren't
I was
stuff like that.
No. Like, I always thought they were cool, but I was not allowed to fucking read these books. I mean, hell, it's the reason why I had to sneak out and watch horror movies when I was younger. You know, when we had cable.
This
so
particular issue,
movies.
This particular issue I'm holding here.
Yeah.
I bought this off of Brian at his table when these first came out.
It's fucking cool, man.
Yeah, he had a little table in Buena Park at this little convention, and that's where I met Brian. And when this issue came out, he had it there, and I bought it off of him.
That's awesome, dude.
Because my local comic shop didn't have any in stock.
I hope I get a chance to see Brian again at a convention. I miss talking to that dude. I miss talking metal with that dude.
But let's crack this open.
What's up, old dirty fatty? He says, "Holy fucking hell! Is that Thoth by design?"
It is.
Wow.
I got this a total steal on this. I got it for $170.
I don't know. If
nice, Alex Toth. Fuck yeah.
This is a very expensive book if you can find it.
Nice.
I bought it off a guy who I think he was liquidating some guy who probably passed away's collection, and I guess it had smoker damage, which yellow ends and stuff. And I looked online and I found a way to resurface it or whatever and clean that off and get the smell out of it. So
that's awesome, dude.
But other than that, it's
still readable.
Yeah, a lot of times you see them and the spine glue has come apart. And this one's in pretty great shape.
One of my old Poison Elves books is coming apart. The spine glue has started to give up the ghost. Illegal, but in a good way. Exactly.
Yeah.
See, look at that. I fucking love the way those books look. You know, there's something, I don't know, like I said, raw about the way these books were made and drawn and presented and printed. And I think the newsprint kind of adds to it.
It does.
Lady
Oh,
Death.
there she is. Yeah,
Yep.
first issue.
Page
like
6.
page fucking 6.
Yep.
Well, so good.
It was like before Steven went like real stylized too.
I mean, but you can definitely tell that it's Steven.
Yeah, you can tell it's him.
Yeah.
But it's like he was kind of doing this sort of. He was trying to do his style, but a little bit like the best he could to do more of like a realist sort of style, like realistic
right
people. Because I have a series that he did before he did Evil Ernie, which was like a sci-fi series, which is fucking great.
Yeah, I bet it was.
I can't remember what it's called right now. I got it back here somewhere. But it is more stylistically closer to the stuff he did later.
Oh, okay.
It was like he dialed it in on this in a way that was different.
Okay. Smokey says you can smell it. Oh, yeah, man. You pop open a book like that and you can just smell the newsprint and the ink. It's one of my favorite things about going into the comic shop is that it always smelled like comics. It always smelled like newsprint with ink.
Yeah.
Fucking love that smell, man.
They don't smell like that no more.
No, they don't. They don't smell very good at all, actually. Comics used to have an awesome, like, inviting smell. And now, not so much. Screaming Raven says, and this right here is another reason I love black and white comics. Right?
Well, that next book I was talking about is black and white.
Yeah.
Heck yeah. That's what I'm talking about. Black and white indie comics for the win.
So hopefully
Rick Saylor says, when I think of underground comics, Evil Ernie comes first to mind. Gritty and nasty. Damn right. I mean, let's be honest. Brian was like one of the main reasons why we had the whole bad girls craze of the 90s. He kind of introduced that whole, vixen genre, as it were. He started it with Lady Death, and then, Tucci came up and was looking for a job. And he's like, dude, why don't you just do your own book? You don't need to worry about getting work from Marvel or DC. And later, that's how we got She. Fuck yeah. It's beautiful stuff, man. I miss comics like that.
Yeah.
They don't make them like that anymore.
I'm going to take a look at Detonator. I haven't opened this in forever. I don't know where my kill zone's at. I got Rack and Pain somewhere, too.
Did you get Writhe and Pain from Polton and Chris Graves?
No, I haven't. I wanted to get it. I haven't had
that was a good fucking book. That actually that's probably, it's like story and presentation wise, is probably the closest thing I found to some of those early 90s black and white books, especially like, in terms of like being similar to an old horror flick because of the way Polton wrote it. Yeah, it was good. And Chris Graves does fucking beautiful work, man. I love that dude's stuff. Absolutely beautiful book.
Color. I didn't know it was in black and white.
What's that?
I got the black and white version of Writhe and Pain, so I mean that might have added to it, but yes, I know they did a color version, but yeah. And Screaming Raven says, She. Now there's another classic. Damn right. We love the Tooch around here.
I wonder if Brian
Teen sensation.
I wonder if Brian doesn't have the rights to Detonator.
I think the only character that he kept the rights to when he had to sell off Chaos was Lady Death.
But yeah. Nobody's ever done anything with it, and it's.
I mean, there's an entire universe of characters that the people that own the rights to the Chaos universe have done nothing with. They've just tried to run with Purgatory, Evil Ernie, and Smiley. Because they don't know anything else. I think they tried a Chastity book as well, and that did not go over well.
I always hated that book. I was never a fan of the Chastity.
Silvar says, would there be a She without Lady Death? Probably not, no. K-Pop, are you saying She was one of your favorites, or are you talking about Detonator that Plagal was just looking at? Yep, old school indie comics, man. I miss them. They don't make them like they used to. They can be made like that. Although talking to Pete, I'm not sure that the newsprint printing is quite the same.
How do you mean?
I don't think they print them exactly the same, so they're not quite like classic newsprint comics. But I mean, I still love them. They're still fucking great. Smokey says she was first in Heartso's Razor, so that's debatable.
Yeah, Razor's dope. Kabuki.
Yeah, I remember Razor. I remember Kabuki. Yeah.
I actually have a first Kabuki signed by David Mack.
Nice.
The Caliber Press, the first Kabuki.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I remember. I remember old school. I mean, David Mack is another dude that's just fucking amazing. Brian was a big influence, though. Yeah, the way I always heard the story was that Tucci was at conventions looking for work, and he was talking to Brian. That's where he met him, and they became fast friends. And he's like, "Dude, fuck trying to work for Marvel and DC. Make your own shit. You're good enough. Make your own stuff." So that's the way I always heard the story. I mean, I could be wrong.
I think you're right. I don't know if it was Polito or what, but I remember him saying somebody told him, just make your own. Why work for Marvel or Disney?
Yeah. Silvar says Pete Samedi is doing what he can to keep floppies alive. Pete's also doing what he can to keep, newsprint comics alive and making good books and being an all-around great publisher. Love that dude. Pete is good people.
Pete is good Pete. Pete is good Pete.
Should definitely go support Alterna if you can. I think they were closing out their Alternaween campaign tonight. I'm definitely looking forward to my King Cryptid books that I backed earlier this year. I read the digital versions and I really fucking like King Cryptid. Like speaking of an old school feel, it's got the old kind of the old Marvel feel to them. And I really enjoy the storytelling that Pete's got going on, and he's got great artists. Can't wait to actually have them, physically in hand and read them on the newsprint. Got some Blood Realm books though that are pretty fucking dope.
Yeah, Blood Realm's dope.
Geronimo does a great job.
Yeah.
I'm behind on that one too.
Yeah. Smokey says the big two are rejecting Tucci. Yep. Their loss. I mean, they had him come back and do a bunch of cool shit later, so and again, this is what I mean. Indie always kind of trailblazes, and then the big two are like, oh yeah, well, hey, how'd you like to work on this? It's always the way it goes. Always the way it goes throughout the history of comics. Silvar says, King Cryptid is my favorite new character this decade. He's fucking cool, man. And Pete writes him really well. He understands the character, and the world that he's created around him is great. Love the lore. Looking forward to reading more. I fucking love this music. If I'm not listening to death metal or an audiobook, I really find that this type of music helps me zone out and focus. You know how some people will listen to lo-fi and shit like that? This is my lo-fi.
I'm just if it's like if I'm writing, I could see this being good. Like as long as there's no lit words. Like, but other than that, I like to just listen to my music. It zones me out because I already listened to it so many times.
Oh yeah. Well, again, like I said, if I'm not listening to like death metal or something like that, this is the change of pace.
I listen to Feed the Ducks.
Yeah, no,
every day. That's what I listen to. I have it on my phone. Loop, just in case. Feeling like
just in case, huh?
Feeling ducky.
Mm-hmm.
Ducks. Did Graham? I don't know if he ended the professionals on time because I know he launched Escape from Monster Island.
Yep, he launched the new campaign.
Yeah, I don't know.
And from what I can tell, it's going pretty good.
Yeah, he's doing well. I mean, he's Graham Nolan. He's going to do fine. But I don't know how long they streamed for in the professionals. They were doing monsters.
I think he was getting ready to wrap it up right before we started.
Oh, okay.
At least that's what I heard.
Well, I know
they were going over comic book monsters.
Well, I think they were going over monsters in general because RT Bear brought up the Xenomorphs.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was watching that.
Yeah.
And Fraga brought up the Bernie Wrightson Spider-Man book that he did.
Oh, nice.
I don't think I've ever read that one, but the pages that he was showing were fucking great.
I didn't even know about that one.
Yeah, it's it was one of those Marvel Prestige magazine things.
Prestige. Oh, okay.
Yeah, like the magazine type ones that they were doing, but it was full color. And I think it was Bernie's wife at the time, like his first wife, that was doing the colors.
Nice.
I don't know a whole lot about Bernie's life and his his personal life and whatnot. Right. But I did hear somebody say, back when they were still together. So I'm guessing that's what that meant. But it was beautiful color work. It was looked like watercolors.
Well, being an artist, you attract artists sometimes.
Yeah.
And then look at Miller and Varley.
Yeah. I mean, hell, they were like the dream team.
Yep.
Feline says, bedtime, gotta fly, later all.
Bye.
Thanks for being here, baby.
Well,
sleep well, sleep wonderfully.
Later,
have a good night. You sleep well.
Bye.
Have those con dreams. Sweet, sweet con dreams.
Jesus. Never gonna live that down.
No, you won't. You
so uncomfortable. What this was. Yes, I knew what this was. The internet. The internet.
I'm gonna do a sketch of that conjuring.
You would do it justice.
Do it right now.
Yeah, do it up. Yeah, do it while we're live. Do it before Luke ends it.
Full backside.
Ninja stars and everything.
No. Jesus.
What's going on?
What?
I mean, we have been going for about 2.5 hours here.
Is that it?
Is that it?
Bagel just got here.
I did.
That is not true.
I did.
Plagle just got here. This is the first stream Plagle's been on, and
I barely finished my kombucha yet.
Yeah.
Is that the metric? Okay. You guys gonna pull a Shelby on me? Keep me streaming for hours upon hours. Listen. Hey,
Luke,
listen. No, but
listen.
no, seriously, but listen.
Listen, Luke. Listen.
Haha.
Bro.
Who the hell is Shelby?
School.
I think he's got school.
He streamed earlier today.
Oh, you did?
Yeah. He did some kind of alien coloring.
Yeah, Xenomorph was looking dope too.
He does a good Xenomorph. I hate him.
Yeah, I mean he does a lot of good everything.
Man, I should have drawn a Xenomorph.
You know who does a really good Xenomorph though?
Sam Keith?
Eric Canetti.
Eric Canetti.
Yeah.
Well, Eric Canetti does good work.
Yeah.
His Xenomorph is fucking amazing. I want one so bad.
Well, DM him. Maybe he'll sell you one.
No, fucking not gonna answer me.
Why not?
Because I'm a nobody, man.
You're Dan Plagle. Dan Plagle, artist extraordinaire.
He doesn't know me from nobody.
He knows you. He knows you from the streams. He knows you from all the streams.
No, he doesn't.
It's like, oh, that Dan Plagle. I love that guy.
Eric is a fucking cool guy.
Yeah, so are you.
I'm not as cool as Eric.
No, but you're still cool.
He's the guy that invented fucking League of Legends.
Yeah,
I didn't know that.
Yeah, evidently all the League of Legends stuff was designed by him.
Wow.
Yeah, but did he design Goblin Girl?
No.
There you go. You're one up on him.
Oh, I'd love to have a Goblin Girl. Wow, that would be.
There you go. DM him. I'll DM him for you. How about that?
All right, gonna go ahead and wrap this one up. Plagle, you got a link you want to supply so people can back you on Ko-Fi?
I guess.
Don't you? I guess me. Put your link in the private chat so I can put it in the chat. All right. I'm holding on.
Don't put the link for whatever hospital it is that you go to. Okay.
There we go. All right. There you go. Go support Plagle over on Ko-Fi. Help him out. And, follow him.
Me there. I got to do some sketch cards here. I owe a couple to a friend of ours. And, but yeah.
Yeah. Go help out and make sure you follow him on the Twix so that you can know when the next book launches. Because you're going to want it.
You're going to want it.
I think. Mm-hmm. We'll see.
You're going to want it.
My esteemed co-host.
Oh.
Some person says, is that Frog G's titties, Jason?
This is a guy. Yeah, this is a guy. Sure.
That is horrifying.
Dude. What do you mean it's horrifying? This is a... Hold on. Now it's a beautiful woman. What are you talking about?
Yep, there you go. Totally. Yep.
She's a beautiful woman.
I don't know what I'm looking at.
Exactly. It's a beautiful woman. What do you mean you don't know what you're looking at?
Yeah.
It's the woman of our dreams.
Take it easy, Screaming Raven. Thank you, man.
Later, Raven.
Jason keeps moving further into his Picasso phase.
Back for G.
Do it now. Link is in the description of this video. And as for me, go sign up for the Mercenary Guild. You'll get an exclusive Elven Sorceress trading card. We'll be having an announcement about that soon. It'll be on Jason's channel next week. But please, before TOPicLESS tomorrow night, before the Professionals, join me on Flying Feline's Happy Hour Hangout at 5 p.m. That way you can get your drink on and have fun with some trivia. The trivia. 5 p.m. on my Better Half's channel. So go subscribe. And I can't show you what I was working on, but it's pretty cool. You'll dig it. But anyway, appreciate you guys being here, chat. You guys are fantastic. And we will see you next time. Later.
Had a great fucking job. Thank you very much. Get fucked up. Have a good time. Cheers.
Kombucha's not even done yet.
Your music sucks and you're an asshole.